Okay, I guess we're live. Jesus Christ, man. Didn't think I'd be mad on a day where I make stream donations, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Jesus Christ, man. Holy. Okay. Let's see. Are we done for real? Are we back now? Oh my god, man. Okay, I hope so. Last attempt. With Steed stream crashed part 33. Who knows, man? Birthday song quick before YouTube smites him. It seems like every time I try to do it, YouTube gets very bold. So, who knows? Who knows? I got free ads before it let me stream. I see. Alright, I'll just say happy birthday to Black Boss. Hope you have a great day. There you go. I'm not gonna do the birthday song. Okay, well, now what? Now what? I guess I'll read out the donations that have come through, and then we'll see what we do for the rest of the stream. Saint Dragon Osiris donates a $10 super chat, says Rules of Nature. Thank you so much, Saint Dragon Osiris. I don't think I recognize your name on YouTube. The name is very cool, except from the fact that it's Osiris from Dark Souls 3. That guy's a douche. But thank you so much for the donation. I don't think I know who you are on YouTube, so if you're in the chat, please let me know. And Laranot donated $50 through... Oh, wait, those are through Streamlabs and PayPal. Saint Dragon Osiris and Laranot are through Streamlabs and PayPal as well. So thank you so much for that, guys. And Laranot donated $50 through Streamlabs or PayPal, and he says, watch some Crimson Desert gameplay on stream. Trust me, you'll love it. That better be like DMC6, because it's going to take a lot right now. I'll open a separate tab for it. But let me finish going through the donations and see what Crimson Desert is like. And Grimsgum donated $5 super chat, and he says, watch this, there's a volume warning. Okay, I'll watch it. Let's see what this is. Well, I can't even copy donation messages. What kind of evil website is this? Dog. Okay. I can't copy that donation message because it's from the last stream. What wicked witch designed this? Okay, I'll type out the URL by force, by hand. There you go. Oh, Saint Dragon Osiris donated another $5 through Streamers of PayPal, and he says it's the red dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, am I stupid? I thought that was Slifer the Sky Dragon or whatever his name was. Maybe that's a different red dragon. I don't know. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm so sorry. I know like Ryman Syriax are pretty big on Yu-Gi-Oh now. I did not I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, but I don't really think I mess with the game that much, so I'm very far behind, especially now that Yu-Gi-Oh is making a resurgence. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. All right. Just give me a bit. Give me a bit, people. think that's the hyperlink. Let me try it. All right, what is this? Okay, it's the XENOVERSE opening, like just super loud. It's from Groomsgrim. It's 3 years ago, and the video title is "I can't believe Steve J did this." Oh my god, bro. Well, that was definitely a little bit of a shock. I'm very glad I wasn't wearing my headphones, but I imagine that wasn't very fun for you guys.
I'm wearing my headphones.
It was changed to Slifer because of some dumb executive at 4Kids. Oh, so the original name is actually Osiris. Oh, that's kind of scummy then. I forgot 4Kids was. Why did 4Kids think that needed to change? 4Kids are so inconsistent about like what they think children can't hear about. They're so stupid, man. Okay. What was I gonna do again? I already forgot, man. Oh, Fora, thank you so much for following the Twitch in general. Yeah, actually moving. I saw some people typing in the chat saying, Steed, we could just move to the Twitch. I would have linked the Twitch more during the stream crashing, but it was Streamlabs was the actual cause of the issue. It was not YouTube. It was Streamlabs. So Twitch was also down, which is fun, but let's not get too upset. You know, imagine being mad on a day where you make donations. That's just the kind of mood I'm in right now. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know what's okay. I'm not sure which settings are on and off right now. Twitch is kind of acting up and it's making it, I don't know, man, it's just confusing me. DSP maxing over here, truly. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you put the gif of the dragon up as the donation thing. Slifer's real name is Saint Dragon of Osiris. He was named Slifer due to a joke at Upper Deck, which is pretty funny. Is it? It's for a good joke? Okay, if it's a good joke, maybe I can't be that mad, right? But that's just kind of a weird decision, still. I'm not going to be one of those people where it's like, oh, I can't believe they localized the name to be something different when the name of the dragon isn't important. Bro, the dragon could be called Medea or Alduin, and the story would be exactly the same. You know? If it's not like a big change, then of course. But like, a good example is making Sanji obsessed with lollipops is like, okay. That's kind of very different from him being a smoker. How about we glaze the Higuruma episode? I thought it was a pretty good episode, but you know most JJK like Twitter audiences were too stupid. There wasn't any fights in the episode, so it's a bad episode, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jesus, wow, great, man. Thank you so much for the $100 donation for Super Chat. Oh, sorry, the $99.99 donation for Super Chat. Thank you so much, Greyman. And Greyman says, hi, Steed, hi, chat. Visit the quick intervention, Steed. Look at all the previous donors and used them to... Steed took all the previous donors and used them to buy anime body pillows. Steed, you need it. Help. We're worried about you. The second part I agree with, but the first part is wrong. All right, first part's wrong. I didn't use them to buy body pillows, but I'm very glad you guys are worried about me. That's very sweet. That means a lot to me. And thank you so much also for the support. You guys are way too cool, man. You guys are far too cool. I think I spent more of the stream trying to make the stream work than actually streaming, so now I'm not sure what we even do. Dragon Ball streamer learns how to read. You're right. I was trying to learn how to read in real time. I'm so sorry. That was an illiterate streamer moment. Let's see. There's no way anime body pillows cost that much. I'm kind of curious to Google, but I probably also don't want to have that on my search history. So, lol. Of course, I get an ad when you're reading the donation. Imagine, dude. Imagine. Ravioli, give me the formula. Oh, like the formula? Like the secret formula? Did he actually? You know, SpongeBob is such a long series. He probably did say that at one point. Something actually fun to bring up the mood. I'm sorry, I'm the only one who's in like a poo-poo mood. You guys are probably having a great time. Let me do better. Hold up. Here's a really easy way to raise the mood. Are you ready? Oh, the most recent Chainsaw Man chapter was Cheeks. There you go. So everyone thought, oh, Denji's gonna have a plan. There's no way he would only regard a woman for their body. He definitely cares about her feelings. Nope. Nope. And apparently the big bad villain, the one who will rival All For One and Sukuna and Muzan as like one of the more well-known modern anime villains, is just a bum fraud who immediately gives up on a fight again and goes, yeah, sure, why not? And if it wasn't for a random insect attack, then they would have just done it right there on the ground. And people would still be saying Chainsaw Man is a masterpiece. You're just not smart enough to understand it. You guys might be like, Steve, how does this bring the mood up? Getting real mad about shit that doesn't matter always brings my mood up. When I get mad about shit that doesn't matter, that's when I get sad. Because it's about stuff that actually matters. You know? Oh. Okay. Was this stream actually work this time? We now turn to the oratrice the Annalise Cardinal for the answer. Very true. But he'll finally have sex, and now family is stronger. He needs to vomit death so he can kill everything. I have no hope for Chainsaw Man, bro. We used to live in a world where Chainsaw Man and JJK were on par. And dare I say, at some point, Chainsaw Man was above JJK. But Chainsaw Man Part 2 is so beneath even the worst parts of JJK and My Hero that there's, like, bro. Bro. That's all I can say. All I can say is bro. You know, let's have a fight happen in the background. That'll probably lift everyone's spirits. Everyone's spirit bomb. Big Raga cannot adapt to the tech crashes. He will not be able to. Mars says the stream is bugging for me. Bro, please tell me that's a bug joke. That better be a bug-related joke. And not an actual stream-related joke. Because if the stream bugs, I'm going to just bug in real time. You're going to see me grow extra arms and I'm going to get mandibles. And I'm going to start taking flight. It's going to sound like when a beetle flies. It's going to be loud as hell. And I'm going to smash into the camera and knock everything over. And you're going to hear me finish my transformation in the background. That's what's going to happen if the stream bugs for real one more time. Let's play Broly. I like Broly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people are saying the stream is fine, but Greyman and Mars are saying it's lagging or it's bugging for them. Oh no. What do you want, YouTube? Okay, Prolapse is saying it's fine. Look, so long as the stream works for some people, I don't even care, man. So long as it works for some people. Because if the stream doesn't work, I'm actually gonna hit the release me like right now. I'm gonna do what Broly just did now. Okay. Finally, it's fixed. Steed is doing fine. You know what? Fine is probably the word I would use. Not good. Fine. Like when you make someone food and you ask them, how is it? And they go, it's fine. You know? Okay. Alright. Cool. Where's the chat? Boom. We use a bounding vow in order to make smoothly. Chainsaw Man will never get bad story and will stay slop for is forever. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's too late for Chainsaw Man's story. If it wasn't too late, you would have seen it by now, but you haven't because it is too late. Is Discord still up? I have no idea. When I restarted my PC, I didn't even look at Discord. Okay, I guess I'm dead now. It might just be my bum ass phone. Truly. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Did he drop his combo? Chainsaw Man's actually mid now. Also, the volume is low. The volume might just be off in general. Yeah, it's just off. Alright. The game's volume was off this whole time. I didn't even know. Cool. Oh, that's true. I can't hear the game in Nevo. Well, now you can. I'm so sorry about that, man. Oh, I don't want to sit here and go, oh, it's just streaming is so difficult after I just made like that much in donations. But there are some things that when they don't work, it just annoys you no matter what. Especially when other people are like again, if it's my money, I don't give a shit, but it's not. That's why it annoys me so much. If it's like, oh, my money goes down the hole, okay, fine, that just means I have to work again, which is something I already do anyways. But if it's like you guys, then that just annoys me, because that's not fair. That's not fair to you or me. So, yeah, I think that's why that's like poopering my mood so much. Unlimited blade works, no, unlimited tech issues, truly. We are too locked on the stream difficulty and the abomination that is Chainsaw Man to notice the audio being turned off. Truly. Truly. I say that as the biggest Chainsaw Man glazer. Chainsaw Man is just in a situation. The situation I put Chainsaw Man in is the same thing as being a main character in an Outlast game. That's the situation Chainsaw Man is in. What is going on here? This guy's aura farm is SJ3 aura farming like crazy right now. XENOVERSE audio so cheeks I didn't even notice it wasn't on because I never look forward to listening to it. Honestly, yeah. Chainsaw Man son or One Punch Man daughter? I become involuntarily celibate. How about that? How about we just don't do that? Because a Chainsaw Man son is gonna go around telling people that a 4 to 5 out of 10 manga is actually peak fiction, and they just don't understand. Well, a One Punch Man daughter is just like a brainless idiot. They're both dumb, but the Chainsaw Man one is worse. Why am I always cooking Chainsaw Man? Because I liked Chainsaw Man, and now it's horrible. So because I'm already invested in it, and it's bad now, it annoys me. The third option, rent a girlfriend's cousin. At least with the rent a girlfriend cousin, I never have to see that motherfucker because they're just reading rent a girlfriend 24/7. And also they're a cousin, so I'm just never gonna see them. Any thoughts on the Poppy Playtime thing I've been getting on my feed as of late? What do you mean thing? Your name is Zero the Goon, so I'm assuming the thing you're getting on your feed is probably Huggy Wuggy twerking. What Poppy Playtime thing are we talking about? Damn, I'm stuck on PS5 and can't join the fight. I actually did want to do the stream on PlayStation because the last stream was on Xbox. But after all of this, I'm alright. I'm quite fine, thank you very much. I think he means people just being tired of sloppy slop time. I mean, people had this exact same reaction when FNAF 4 came out, right? People were like, I'm tired of these games. I'm tired of your games, Scott. Stop releasing more games. Get to the end of the plot, especially when we had the box in FNAF 4 and it didn't open, and then the text was some things are better left unknown or some weird shit like that, right? So I would say this just happens to any series that goes on for a while and doesn't resolve itself. People probably come back around to Poppy Playtime and be like, oh, this is actually fire. The same way they did with, like, you know, FNAF 4 and all the other games that are being, like, blasted out of a cannon at that point. Steve, do you like the Uma Musume anime? I've never watched it, but I'm sure I would like it. It's one of those things I feel like you can't hate it unless if you're, like, you just don't like the general aesthetic, or if you don't like anime girls doing, like, silly races and training for races and stuff. I feel like it's one of those things that you'll just enjoy. Unless if you just don't have any joy or you just don't like the media in general. Or if you don't like that genre, right? Like maybe you love like action stuff, but not so much like slice of life of a mixture of like sometimes something happens. The fact that Poppy Playtime 5 was Omega Dookie apparently. As someone who's never played the Poppy Playtime games, all I can say is that the gameplay isn't very fun, but I also don't think FNAF gameplay is fun and people love that, so. Because how long are the nights in FNAF? They're like 5 minutes. Right? They're like 8 minutes. But the problem is, you spend all 8 minutes stressed out and you're probably repeating it multiple times over because you're getting farmed. Freddy's building a kill streak on you and you just have to get over it. You know? That's kind of hard to beat. So, yeah. I didn't even check the Crimson Desert gameplay. Crimson Desert seems impossible. 8 hours ago. Did this game just release? Like, did it just come out today? Why are there so many videos on it? Oh, it came out like a few weeks ago? I don't know, man. All right, I'll probably check on it. I'll probably check in on it later. It seems like there's a lot. The Poppy games were meant to end this chapter, but the current devs got greedy and extended it by making the worst chapter. Ah, greed. The thing that brings down every single human being. Well, actually, or wrath, or pride, or gluttony, or lust, or envy, or sloth. You know, the things that usually bring down every human being. But greed is pretty, you know, greed is massively strong. Greed is pretty deadly. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe chapter 6 will be better. I don't know. I don't even have a tier list for Poppy Playtime chapters. Okay, how about this? Chapter 3 at number 1, because Catnap's aura farming is legendary. And that's it. I can't think of anything else. The lead story designer left after chapter 3, which is why there is a noticeable dip in chapters 4 and 5. The only thing I know about chapter 4 is that Dowie is like a loser. He's like your friend for most of it, then he randomly decides that you're the antagonist. And there's the Corey Kenshin clip of him going, "You," and Corey just goes. Because, I mean, it's just, like, you know they're gonna make Dowie an antagonist at some point because they literally show him one-tapping a high-level enemy, like, earlier on in the game. So you know he's gonna obviously swap teams at a certain point, and you're just waiting for the excuse that he's gonna use to suddenly attack you. And it's the worst excuse ever. Which is why it annoys you so much. I have the greed. The greed to... Alright, sure, man. The Luke story quest is hella good. I really want to do that, actually. What year is it? 2016. You might want to head back in the time machine and try again. Chapter 3, Chapter 2, Chapter 1, Chapter 5, Chapter 4 is my ranking. I see, I see. Zero the Goon says legendary clip. It is a legendary clip. I'm never doing a binding vow with Alberto again. Did you lose the domain clash? Is that why? The pro bro laughs in the background. Yeah, most of Poppy Playtime is the characters going, "You did this," and then dying horrifically. It's your fault. Okay. Apparently the MF that Dowie Lodift wasn't actually going to attack. He was gonna vibe with you, deadass. It was confirmed inside material. What? So Dowie slimed out some dude crazy for no reason? Because Dowie's not actually evil. So what? That Poppy Playtime lore is just too confusing, bro. What a bozo. You can hear You can hear Prolapse having a great time. Doey's just so stupid, man. He can't get over it. All right, let's think of something else. I forgot to check. I didn't even pull up the stream on the YouTube end. I'm actually looking at the chat through Streamlabs. Should have pulled up the stream on the YouTube end. Bro keeping it 1000. Pianosaurus thought he was playing with the player and Doey took it personally. For real. You know when that one NPC guy in Digital Circus, the crocodile guy, is like, oh, this is a pretty nice place. And Kane goes, oh. That's what Doey did to that guy. He was like, oh, you went too far. Sorry, no plot progression. No character development. Oh, wait, you're going to survive past this chapter? No, we're Poppy Playtime. The same chapter you introduced, you have to die. Poppy was so bad, Mark had an insane crash out live on camera. I think Poppy Playtime's biggest failing is actually the gameplay. I feel like the story is still very easy to consume and understand. It's just that the gameplay is kind of like poo-poo. My personal opinion, I think if the player character was more fleshed out, since, you know, you're just a self-insert. You're just Aether from Genshin Impact. Okay, I got really confused for a second. I'm so stupid. I think if the player character is more fleshed out and he had more of a stake in the world and not just like he was Aether from Genshin Impact, that'd be cool. I also think if the player character had Devil Sword Spada and you did like combos to the toys, that would be way better. Huggy Wuggy should have been a boss fight. And the prototype should have been like one of those old video game boss fights where you have to run away from the boss at first until you can collect like the 7 Chaos Emeralds and then damage him for a bit. I actually think the prototype looks cool as fuck. I didn't say that yet. I like his lopsided body, like his massive lower body and his really like small upper body. I mean, I like monsters with like messed up shapes to begin with. Like Gravemind's really cool. He's just a long thing and then a really fat thing at the end. Kind of reminds me of every time I take a piss, but let's not talk about that. I really like monsters that just look weird. You know, a bonus point to having a weird voice. You know, Gravemind has a weird voice. Well, I mean, I guess he's just kind of a deep voiced nigga, but still weird voice. Saint Dragon Osiris. What the hell? Oh, you're right. What the hell? I didn't see that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Saint Dragon Osiris donated $5 super chat. Steve, check your donors. I missed so many. 13 minutes ago, Saint Dragon Osiris donated $5 to stream as a PayPal. So unfortunately, YouTube doesn't show my comment on your stream, which is Kawabama. That is really unfortunate. Very sorry about that. And Saint Dragon Osiris donated another $5 donation through stream as a PayPal. And he said, you missed my donor. And then he donated another $5 and said, L streamer missed 2 donors. I am so dreadfully sorry. I made you donate so much more just... I'm actually a douchebag. I'm so sorry, man. I was talking about how much I hate Doey and Chainsaw Man that I couldn't even... Bro, oh my god. That's actually... I'm so sorry about that. Slifer the Sky Dragon, according to the English dub. Don't let Queso see over Doey slander. Does he like Doey? Hey, you know, big niggas gotta stick together. I don't blame him. But Doey's not... Get rid of Doey, bro. Keep Queso, get rid of Doey. Let's see. Did we already rant about Chainsaw Man? We did. Toxic Streamer steals money from innocent fans. Sure. Let's do a DSP where I have a tips goal at the top of the screen. And even when I hit the tips goal, I'm still going to ask for more money. Wow, guys, thank you for giving me this ludicrous amount of money. Now step up. I can't believe that's a real human being. I can't believe DSP is a real guy. Well, I mean, I have to. He's older than me. He's probably older than time itself. But DSP runs these streets. And by these streets, I mean the universe. I want to remind you that PlayStation changed the way they make video games because of DSP. Remember that? Like the way they make God of War or something? They showed DSP's gameplay as like the example as to how to like make video games. Like, I think that's actually insane. See, have you watched Sonic and Shadow versus Metallics? If it's a separate video, I have not watched it. Slifer, the executive producer. Did us look up Poppy Playtime? The better press. That's not porn, is it? I'm sorry. Anytime you guys say press, I don't trust it. I'm sure you understand. The joke of Slifer was one of the producers named Slifer, so they decided to name the dragon after him. Oh. That's funny. Well, funny as in weird. Steve, were you ever gonna... Oh, hey, look, it's Sonic. He's dancing. All right. Oh, Jesus. Say Dragon Osiris, thank you again with another $5. I don't deserve it, man. Thanks so much for streaming. By the way, I want to remind you, Super Chat is the one that actually supports me. Streamlabs or PayPal is the one I'm going to spend on endless kebabs, nachos, Domino's pizzas, and Genshin Impact. I was going to say Wuthering Waves, but you guys might respect that, so I'm saying Genshin Impact instead. It'd be like that sometimes. Whisper and Tangle are canon now. I think I've always assumed they were canon, just that we had not seen them yet. Right? I think that's the way every comic book works. It's canon until otherwise, right? Because it's just an extra character they could just use for video games, marketing, merchandise. Especially because Whisper and Tangle are like the most like lesbian adjacent Sonic characters, right? I'm not saying that Sonic as a media is like anti-lesbian or anything, or anti-Yuri, but there's not really like a lot of it, you know? You're only ever gonna ship Rouge with like Knuckles and Shadow, and Amy's always gonna be with Sonic, and Blaze just gets to kick rocks in the distance. So something for the girlies could be Whisper and Tangle, you know? So making them canon disregarding the fact that I actually like Tangle. I think Tangle's really cool, and Whisper's enhanced by obviously, you know, being close to Tangle, because Tangle's the actually cool character. Disregarding the fact that I like them, from a business standpoint, you might as well collect the Yuri money as well by having those characters be canon. The lesbians and Silver the third wheel. Bro, eventually Silver will get his own game, maybe. No, I've already said this. He probably won't. Sonic 06 has way too bad of a reputation. Unless if they reboot Sonic 06, like they make a Sonic game this year, that's just Sonic 06 but good. For the anniversary, right? For the 2-year anniversary. Not 2 year, for the 20th anniversary. Then yeah. Scared me with the glitch, Steed. The glitch. You need glitch, I'm gonna... Okay, there's Silver. Oh, thank you so much. Whoa, Osiris, dude. Massive ups, Osiris, dude. I do not deserve this. Thank you so much. And Osiris donated another $5 donation for Streamlabs, or PayPal. And he said, no, the comics are just straight up canon, and I mean Blaze has my goat Silver. If that's the dynamic with them in the comics, then yeah, that has to be canon. But I usually accept comics as canon until proven otherwise, even if it might seem like a mess to accept every comic as canon, but that's usually the way comics work. They're usually just all canon because they're going to bring back something from a different continuity or a different timeline or something else or some other. Gen X's stream's not dead. Cool, very cool. Now what? Hold on, wait. Who just sent me a message? Okay. I thought some goofball was sending me a message on Discord. I love Tangle because her energy and optimism. Tangle has like really, really peak like character energy. Like Tangle's actually cool. So yeah. And it's funny because most people's exposure to Tangle is going to be starting up Sonic Frontiers, walking outside, and then if you look to the left, Sonic goes, "Oh man, Tangle would love to be here," and you're like, "Who? Who is he talking about? Who is Fat Deku referring to? We're one step away from getting all the Chaos Emeralds." That's not Sonic. Who was that? Sonic Boom was a fever dream. Styx is the GOAT in that show. Styx is pretty cool, yeah. Watch Whisper had a spin-off game. Sorry, Silver, bro. That's it, dude. You gotta make your own Sonic OC now. Okay, I make Jesus the Hedgehog and I end my turn. There you go. Now what? Now what, I say? Both Frontiers and Crossworlds reference IDW, because yeah, Crossworlds and Team Sonic Racing are both canon. Good to know. Good to know. Triple Broly? Nah. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, hell no. The custom stats are so buns. What the hell?
I'm gonna mess you up real good.
The game you have to play is Resident Evil Requiem, by the way. Wow, okay. Mega Mask says, do the Luke chapter. It's very short. How many hours is it? Because I could probably just do it in the stream, right? This is kind of just a chill stream now because of all the nonsense that happened before.
I'm giving out
Butcher says, I only came in here to announce that. I see. Mega Mask says, it's only 1 hour. Really? It's super duper short. Okay. I just realized I should be watching the game through my Elgato, but I'm very stupid, so I didn't do that. Kefla messed me up. You guys are beasts. You guys are animals, dude. Kefla is so short, bro. Bio Broly for Xenoverse 3. Let's go. Someone who knows ball. Bio Broly's the GOAT. Don't diss. Uh-oh. I forgot that people are completely invincible during that combo. I'm just an idiot. Oh. That doesn't combo. Why am I stupid? That doesn't combo. Oh. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Great to see Xenoverse 2 keep on going back till Xenoverse 3 came, truly. Kefla of a top lane terror. Oh, I haven't actually played Kefla and Gekshin yet. Is Kefla broken? Bardock's pretty good. Vegito is the only one who's kind of bunk now in this season. Eat this. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. The first character I actually agree is super broken. Wait, Kefla? She's that... God, she's so OP. Oh, so it's a problem. It's like actually a problem. Devilman for Xenoverse 3. He's gonna be in Sparking Zero, which I think is funny. I hope they do his damage scaling ultimate well, but in Sparking Zero, so they probably won't. She's good. She's like Oob with a hollow point gun in her pocket. That's fun. Oh, Azulin, thank you for the $5 donation. Oh, not $5, for the $2 donation for Super Chat. It says you're wrong, Steve. Oh, you meant what's wrong. You evil. You evil, evil, evil. I also forgot to read out Sid Dragon Osiris's $5 donation for Streamlabs or PayPal. That's why he says IDW Silver is a golden retriever and 06 Archie are crackheads who turn you into a cube if you became a threat. Nah, for real. That's the way Silver would be moving. Hold on, wait. So is Luke's story actually only 1 hour? I guess I can just quickly do that then, right? No, I'm supposed to be the strongest. States a different Spider-Man 2. I'd like to ask you to play Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Hulk Ultimate Destruction is actually peak. I remember that game is genuinely beyond fire. That game is genuinely beyond fire. It's so good. Greyman says I can't let the stream like my phone is giving me. I'll be back later maybe. Sorry about that, Greyman. See ya, fella. Thanks so much for all the support also, and see ya, fella. Yeah, on it, you guys are too cool, man. I spent the whole stream, well, I can't even say making jokes because we only spent like 20 minutes of the stream doing that. Then the stream started coughing for like an hour, and I'm still not over it yet, even though I should be. Because what kind of child gets mad at shit like this for this long? Because when are we getting a Transformers stream or War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron? When they announce the next Transformers game, I'll do it. I think it's crazy that just in over a month and a half, we're probably going to get our first official XENOVERSE 3 trailer drop. Oh yeah, 100%. Because of the leak, they're going to rename the game to Dragon Ball Modulo. And they're going to think people don't know. They're going to think, yep, it's going to look exactly like XENOVERSE and play exactly like XENOVERSE. But people are going to go, see guys, it's not called XENOVERSE 3. Butchers, I don't even know why you feel bad about getting mad. About being mad. I'm way worse than you when it comes to getting mad. I don't know. I think it's because I never get to actually be angry at things anymore. So I always feel like I'm doing a bad thing when I do it. Like I'm gonna get in trouble. I can't just like scream and like rage and like kick something over. So who knows? Steve, would Eggman be able to steal a Gnosis? And if so, oh, Ventis, there you go. He's just gonna take the animal one, right? That's easy peasy. Go to a monster out of a bunch of robots and go, oh, this reminds me of good old Soliana, and then just steamroll the place and take the Gnosis. And if he rushes in before the story gets too far in development, Venti won't have time god powers like he just randomly reveals later in Genshin. So it'll just be really easy. Let's see. I bought Fall of Cybertron for 35 recently, but I wasn't aware it wasn't backward. It isn't backwards compatible. Yeah, it's not. I'm really sorry about that, Robin. Fall of Cybertron is such a good game, dude. Oh my god, peak multiplayer, peak single player. I'm sorry. Ignore that part. See, Sonic versus Jiren, who you got your money on? Sonic. My goat Sonic every day of the week. While Jiren is also my goat, Sonic is more of my goat. And I also think Sonic has more... Sonic has a better option against Jiren than Goku especially. Because all Goku has to do is somehow overpower Jiren, which is like, no, lol. If Sonic ever does have any great struggle with Jiren, especially because, you know, full power Jiren is very, very stupidly strong. He can use a bunch of different techniques against him, which Goku doesn't have access to, because all Goku has in Super is Ki Blast, Flight, Ki Blast, Ki Blast. So, like, if we just take, like, Sonic's Frontiers bag alone, with no Chaos Control, take out all of the ridiculous stuff Chaos Control can do. Actually, you know what, let's bring up the wiki page of what Chaos Control does again. Okay. Everything Chaos Control can do. Chaos Control. I don't care about the game appearances, bro. Just give me a full list of what it does. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, well, on top of Chaos Control giving you basically every superpower in fiction, Sonic Frontier Sonic has... I mean, Sonic's always been great at fighting, right? But Sonic Frontier Sonic also has Ki Blast, which is great. It's always good to have a ranged attack, especially when you're fighting people who can fly. He has the Psyloop, which can, and this is before he gets the Supersonic, by the way. The Psyloop can do so many things in base form before it becomes the ridiculously broken one in Supersonic. Which help him out. And then also, like, okay, I'm not gonna say Sonic has infinite stamina, because you could use that gameplay mechanic to say he has infinite stamina, but that's probably unfair. Like, you know when you make an infinity symbol with the Psyloop, it gives him infinite stamina for like a few minutes? Like, you could say he just does that at the start of the fight, and now Jiren can never tire him out or catch him off guard, unless if he literally just overpowers him, because Sonic's stamina is never gonna go down. He has so many different, like, moves, and like, I'm not saying Sonic has a domain expansion, but he's got so many broken tracking moves, especially in Frontiers, that like for example, when you do the loop into like the homing kick, or when he does the thing where he like turns into a ball and he makes the 8 blasts around him and then they all converge in one place. Like, he's got so many like homing attacks on top of Sonic's, again, ridiculous stats. And then when he goes super on top of it, again, no chaos control. Psyloop is just so broken, dog. He can make a tornado, he can make chains, he can make spears and swords that tear through you. He can use it to control heavy objects, so maybe like gravity or space manipulation, because he can wield the sword easier than Knight does, and Knight is like the size of Godzilla. He's not even making contact with it, he's just vaguely using the force to hold it up, and he cleaves through Knight in a single hit. He one-shots the guy through all of his HP. So, I don't know, man. I'm gonna give it to Sonic, especially because if you believe Goku, UI Goku at full power stronger than Jiren at full power, and Sonic beats Goku, then he beats Jiren. So yeah. When that count as just a game mechanic, yeah, no, infinite stamina I'm definitely chalking up to a game mechanic. A good example is like, okay, let's use a Dragon Ball thing as a game mechanic. You could say Goku in the middle of a fight could just keep eating food and never die because Kakarot. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm not including the infinite stamina thing. Because you could easily argue that Goku just prepares senzu beans and lots of food, and he just takes these healing supplements and potions and senzu beans in the middle of a fight, and he never runs out of health. So, yeah. I see Eggman having a better time dealing with Raiden than Lasagura did. Oh, Eggman could handle Raiden easily. He'll just make a stupid robot that like absorbs electricity. You know he will do that. He'll make some dumb Japanese-styled egg porn and he will say, "Do you like it? I call it the Egg Shogun." And he'll have like a big stupid katana that it pulls out from its back and it like fights you with it. Yeah. See, where's the 24-hour Dokkan stream? Are you high? You're high. I don't know why you asked that. Can't wait for Cell to win the death battle against a lowballed version of Sonic that's barely light speed. That's going to make me vomit if that's what actually happens. Am I going to stream the Hulk game? Probably, because I remember that game was mad fun, so at some point. Let's make this the I'm going to actually play my cack, I guess. Let's make this the last XENOVERSE match, and then I'll see if we'll just talk for the rest of the stream about, like, you know, Dragon Ball XENOVERSE 3 or whatever, right? Or if I'll just do, like, the Wuthering Waves thing real quick. I mean, they made him lose to base Zero. Yeah. Does Zero even have anything that lets him get through Chaos Control? Because if I recall, Metal Overlord uses Chaos Control, readies an attack, and then Zero just goes, nope, like he's Jiren, and starts moving out of it. And then he just kills Sonic and he wins. I remember watching that. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember watching that and thinking, what the goddamn hell? And apparently it was goddamn hell because... explain! My goat simply just falls and I have to accept it? No. Sorry. No way, Jose, as they say. Neo Metal cooks Zero? Nah, Zero cooks him. Death Battle animated it already. Remember, Bozo? Thank you, XENOVERSE, for making that not go through. That makes me a very happy camper. Oh, we're both warmed up now? That's good. Ooh. Okay. The game will not make that work. Uh-oh. How do you actually combo that? Let's try this. Oh! Let's play it safe. Alright. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, my goat. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, my goat. Oh, you're done with your fight already? Okay, wait, don't tell me he just jumped this guy. No, he didn't. We were all fighting our own separate opponents. Oh, okay. I too am John 1000. I'm 1000ing it. I'm 1000ing it. Oh, okay, I guess we gotta take a break. It's just 0-1 because he was humanoid metal transformed into a big dumb monster form. Is that the logic they used? My goat Neo was in a generous mood and donated the death battle win to 0. He was like, to be the real Sonic, I must be kind so you can have this W. I see it, I see it. Neo was just being a chill guy. Oh, he's got it too! By the way, how the hell did I block that? I blocked that just now, didn't I? I wanted to grab him afterwards. I'm just bad at video games. What? Ooh, it's getting a little bit dicey. Just remember that Xenoverse 1 has infinites? Oh yeah, no it does. Ooh. Okay. I should be glad that didn't connect, to be honest. Hello. Boom. Come on. Are you sure you want to... Okay, I didn't even hit. I was going to say, are you sure you want to take that? Uh-oh. I'm getting... Okay. Okay. We're both just missing. Oh. No, this is too stupid. It got too stupid at the end. Or like two boxers trying to desperately land the finishing blow on each other. Oh my god, man. The real John Xenoverse wins. Truly, truly. See, how OP does Metal become if he copies Maharaga's adaptation? Okay, there's two realities to this. Because Metal Sonic's line specifically is life form data, and Maharaga is a spirit. So you could say that the ability doesn't work, or two, it does work, and he just becomes an infinitely better version of Maharaga. So... Oh yeah, he could copy Omega. No, it doesn't have to be a life form. Never mind. That doesn't mean shit. Yeah, he could copy Omega. Omega's a robot. So yeah, that doesn't mean anything, dude. Yeah, no. And never mind, he can copy Maharaga. There's no issue. He's already a better Maharaga. Now, I think I want to take a piss, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not... Okay, good, good, good. Uses Mahoruga's adaptation as a format to better his own adaptation and then gets rid of him. Metasonic is a better Yuta. Yes, I do Yuta slander. Yuta slander is like the easiest thing to do because most people just call him a predator and end it there. So, like, people don't even care that Rika's like a big ugly ghost. People just call him a predator. Metal looks at Cell once and gets all the Z Fighters abilities plus Frieza. Yeah, he has to see the abilities in action, to be fair, I believe, right? That's why he waits for people to finish beating up his fakes and then he copies the data. I think he has to see it. He's kind of like Emerald, right? Where he kind of has to see it in action first, but obviously Cell is fighting Metasonic. He's going to get desperate and just show the whole bag. And Metasonic is just going to win, so... I feel like the only stopping Eggman from collecting all the Gnosis themselves, depending on what Eggman is. It depends. I don't even know if Eggman would really like want the Gnosis that much. He might be like, what do you mean elemental power? Not Chaos Emeralds? Bah, boring. W Dono, one of the OGs of Steed's channel. Truly. Truly. Okay, let's see. I feel like I want to take a piss, but I do want to say actually massive thank you to all of you guys with all the support, obviously, because as you may know, this greatly benefits my family, especially mi madre, because, you know, obviously she lives in Nigeria. Someone's gonna be like, Steve, you're Nigerian? I thought all black people were African American no matter what. No. No. So obviously, you know, with all the money, I not only, you know, I get from my channel, but obviously with what you guys support, it allows me to obviously help her out, you know, move her to a better place, because that's what I would like to do. Yeah, I mean, I like to call myself Unc status, right? So you can imagine if I'm Unc, my mom would be auntie to you guys. What I mean is that obviously, you know, when people obviously get older, you know, health issues are a lot more common, and that sucks. It's gonna happen to me, and I'm gonna also have health issues. At some point, I have them now. I have a health issue called biggest dick. Okay, enough. But no, I'm super grateful that you guys are so supportive, because it's I like being able to help my family, and it means extra that you guys are helping me with that. So thank you so much for helping me with my mom's you know, health. I obviously want to move her to a better place, and again, I'm grateful for all the support you guys give in general. I wish, I'm so bad with words, you know, I'm so bad with words, but I'm very grateful to all of you guys. The camera's there. I keep looking at the chat. The camera's there. I'm really grateful to all of you guys in general. So thank you. You guys are so awesome. You're cool. You're cool people. So, okay, now I'm gonna go take a piss, and then I'll be back, and maybe we'll do the 1 hour of WuWa or something. No, we should finish the Reanimated, right? How, bro? Wait, hold up. We should finish the Reanimated 100%. Let's see. Okay. I just went on Twitter and I saw Kafka from Honkai Star Rail hitting the Gangnam Style dance, I think, from Fortnite. That's pretty epic. And by epic, I mean, what the hell? Okay, Super Mario Bros. Z Reanimated. Super Mario Bros. Z Reanimated. How many minutes of that did we have left? It was like nothing, right? It was like, yeah, the last 10 minutes. Dude, he's oriflaming so hard on that rock. Okay. 1 hour of ZZZ Agents tab. How about this? 1 hour of shower. 1 hour of no jacking off. And 1 hour of be an upstanding member of society. How about that? Yeah, we only had like 10 minutes of this left, so we'll watch the last 10 minutes of the Reanimated, and then I don't know, however long the WuWa thing takes. So what does that mean? I'm telling you guys to stop. What I mean is BRB, give me a bit. Now that I'm sitting back in this room specifically is hot as hell. Unreal. This room is actually boiling. You guys might be like, oh my god, Steve, that's horrible. Maybe you need an AC. No, I like it this hot. I just wanted to mention that. 1 hour of Deku slander. Glory to the glazed one, Katsuki Bakugo. 1 hour of Chainsaw Man reading. 1 hour of Denji glaze. What the heck? What are you guys talking about? 1 hour of FTL Deku glaze? We're not doing this, bro. We are not doing this. Look. You want me to rant about the My Hero Speed thing again? If Deku was FTL, why can't he Speed Blitz Toga? That's the only thing. Because here, the worst part... Oh, you see, you got me ranting again, you sly dogs. I'm going to finish the rant. You could justify the stupid... If it's a laser in a TV show, that means it's a light speed laser. Right? You could say that. And Shigaraki could reflect these light speed lasers at military vehicles, and these military vehicles have light speed reaction time fighter pilots that are moving their light speed jets out of the way of these like rays of light. If that somehow makes sense to you, sure. The military pilots have light speed reaction time. The jets are light speed, and Shigaraki is also light speed. Right? Okay. So by that logic, Deku has to be light speed too, right? Because he's faster than all of them. Yes. Okay, nice. So why can't he Speed Blitz Toga? I don't know. And why is Leader's highest speed like Mach 2? And why do they gas up Mach 2? If the... Bro, okay. What's the difference between light speed and Mach 2? I'm just going to go on Google, bro. Google my goat. Thank you. Their Google AI is thinking, what a stupid question. Why is this dumbass asking that? Alright. The difference between light speed and Mach 2 is light speed is 874,000 times faster than Mach 2. Now, if Deku was 800,000 times faster than Leader, why would they gas up the Mark II thing at all? And also, does Deku being 800,000 times faster than the speedster of the verse make sense to you? Does that feel like a thing that consistently makes sense? Thank you. Brelefsky got me popcorn. What an awesome guy. My Hero is one of the verses where it wouldn't make sense for characters to be FTL, especially since All Might is Mark 10 at his full speed, so there's no way. How do you make that FTL? I think most people just don't accept that My Hero's got like Dragon Ball Super power scaling, where it's just very inconsistent. Sometimes Goku Black can beat up the whole gang at the same time. Sometimes he can't even beat Trunks solo. Sometimes Fusamasu loses a beam clash. He barely loses a beam clash to Trunks and Vegeta at the same time. And he takes 0 damage when he loses. And then sometimes he loses a beam clash to Goku solo and takes full damage when he loses. Even though Goku and Vegeta are the same strength. Merged Fusamasu punches base Goku and Vegeta in the face and they don't die. You know? Stuff like that. I think you just need to accept that My Hero has weird scaling. Where All For One, for some reason, will not take Tokoyami's Dark Shadow, even though that's literally just a gorillion extra % strength. Because it's just the writing is just weird. The writing's just, like, I'm not saying My Hero has 0 out of 10 writing. I would still never recommend Chainsaw Man Part 2 over My Hero. But you have to accept that it's got Dragon Ball Super writing where some things are just weird. You know? Like, okay, hold on, wait. I want to ask you guys this genuinely. Am I insane for thinking that not muscular. Am I insane for thinking that Overhaul and 9 are the tankiest characters in My Hero? Because 9 gets a serious ass beating from 100%, constantly 100% Deku, and he's not dead. You could say Deku pulled his punches, but that's still 100%. And then 9 gets ganked by 200% and isn't dead also. But apparently Deku could have killed Shigaraki in a few punches at 120%. And he chose to do the thing instead where he, you know, he tries to save him by putting the quirks in his soul, right? So it would have actually taken 120% Deku. Only like 100% Deku hits Overhaul with like attack rushes and a billion punches. But apparently Shigaraki at the end of the series would have died to like 5 punches from only 20% extra? Am I insane for thinking that? The scaling is just really weird. Because Overhaul and 9 have stupid broken durability and then no one else does. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting, but I feel like the scaling is just like, it's just kind of, oh, here's a good example. When Deku splits the mountain in half when he beats Dark Might in the movie, that's not 100%, that's 40%, right? Because he's not stacking his quirks that crazy. He's using Fajin for sure, but did he use Black Whips to accelerate himself at the very end? Maybe. You know, but he wasn't, it's not the usual VFX of 100% Deku where his hair starts glowing green and shit. So he kicked the mountain in half at 40%, which is infinitely higher damage than he's ever shown throughout the whole series, even when he's at 100%. So I don't know, man. See, you guys made me rant. How dare you? But yeah, I'm just saying My Hero's scaling is pretty inconsistent. So you either have to go for the highest amount of glaze or lowball them as bad as possible, right? That's the way people always power scale, right? Highball them as ridiculous as possible or lowball them as much as possible. 9 has the durability of like 4 all-for-ones and an awakened Shigaraki. He does, bro. 9 gets jumped by 200% and lives. And by the way, 9 doesn't have regeneration. He does not have regeneration. That's raw durability. Like, Overhaul can at least stitch himself back together. Even if it's not, like, exact, he can still stitch himself back together. But 9 has no regeneration. That's regular tanking. He is regular tanking those hits. So, I don't know, man. I don't even like ranting about My Hero, because it makes it sound like I hate it. I don't even hate My Hero. I'm passionate about it, which is why I rant about it, obviously. But I'm not passionate about it the same way I'm about Chainsaw Man, where I rant about it and I actually don't like it. There we go. Steve, check Deku speed on versus battle. No, because anytime you check versus battle, it's just, oh, he's a zillion% the speed of light. Like every time. Every time without fail. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, did Hazuka... Wait, I can't show this on the screen. Hold on. Wait, Hazuka might have... I think Hazuka made the new CCC bot. Hold up. I have to check. It's very important to me. Okay. All right. I just wanted to check. She's beautiful to me! Okay, Deku versus battle speed. Let's see what ridiculous wank we got for my boy. Final act Deku. Bro, like a billion ads. Move. Where is speed as a category? Where is it? Attack potency, I don't care. Speed. Relativistic plus. FTL. Far higher. I'm done looking at that. Oh. Hazuka's not here. I know, but still. JJK movies wouldn't be the same as the My Hero movies because in JJK the cast is always split up. So we wouldn't get to see Nobara, Megumi, and Yuji like movie feats, right? Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. I got distracted. Super Mario's busy. Also, XENOVERSE sharp. All right. For real this time, let's lock in. Oh. Cyrus, I'm so sorry. I actually did see those 2 donations. I just didn't read them out because I'm stupid. Saint Dragon and Cyrus donated $5. Usually suggested Silver's psychokinesis is way better than that. Whose psychokinesis will be comparing it to? I don't think I've talked about Tatsumaki. So I actually don't know. And Saint Dragon Cyrus says Silver versus Gogeta. The issue of Silver is that he hasn't been in as many fights as Sonic, so he doesn't get as many upscales as Sonic does. So I wouldn't say if he actually wins that or not. If you want to say Silver is as strong as Sonic, because then that means he would just beat Gogeta, because Super Silver is just going to tear him apart. Right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yes, I'm so sorry that I wasn't checking the donations earlier. I mean, I just forgot to read them out because I'm stupid. So thank you so much for the reminder. And I'm so sorry I keep making you donate to so I can see the messages. I'm just an idiot, that's it. I find Asa more entertaining than half the cast of MHA. Asa's just a really interesting character in general. That's why Fujimoto got rid of her, because He wants to make sure Chainsaw Man Part 2 has no interesting characters. That's why he got rid of Yoshida too. Kishibe never makes a return. Kobeni never makes a return. And they were some of the only living characters we knew. Yoshida blows up the moment. There's free time to do anything interesting with him. That's it, right? Oh yeah. No, Silver could atomize Yusako Kinesis. That's true. Okay, wait. Okay, let's go. Let's actually watch this. Okay. I still love all the different animations in this. Look at the pose he hit. It's that serious for him.
What?
What? I know. Farewell, Sonic. Have a happy afterlife. Did he do a thumbs up? Let's go back to that Tenkaichi line. That Tenkaichi 3 line. Let's go. I'm a STR cooler active skill. Silver, give me ifs and coulds, but never cans. Well, that's because Silver's basically not relevant anymore in Sonic. Oh, where's Luigi's scream? Reanimated was here last stream? Oh, he was, you're right. Oh.
Thank you. Luigi, hurry up already. Just what I needed. Luigi. Oh yeah.
Dude, I love everyone's animation in this. This guy had to teleport? We just don't use our legs anymore? We just aura farm to move as well now? Why is he moving like a video game boss? You know how they don't actually run, they just warp and jump everywhere? Dude, okay, alright. Alright, Shadow. Oh, this spot's really cool. What was happening in the background? Why did he initially jump? What did he do? Why did he initially jump? Oh, he turned into the rocket? And Shadow just leaves. He's doing the snap into the teleport. He just warps away. That's pretty fire. Yeah. I love, man, these are great. These are so good. He came out the ring. I'm very curious how they're gonna do the Supersonic and like Super Star Mario part. Oh. Hell yeah. Is the ship reanimated too? Nah, just this episode. I do like how their energies are different. That's really cool. What? Dude, the pull-up. The face kick is so cool. That's really cool. Hold up. He hit instant transmission. Bro, everyone's got it. Everyone's got instant transmission. Even does the DBZ kind of charge up with how far his arms are up in the air? That's great, man. The Yadra upscale. Yeah, you're right. If Sonic needed instant transmission, that would be a massive upscale to Goku and all of the Yadrats. No. Sin Dragon Osiris donated another $5 super chat. So Silver slander will not be tolerated. I wouldn't slander Silver because you did remind me. Super Silver can literally target atoms in people's body. So he can literally disassemble you. Because that's how they save the metal virus, right? Silver literally just pulls every cell of the virus outside of people's bodies. And he does it without harming the rest of their body. So it's accuracy. He's the final form of accuracy. It's basically a sure hit. Because you have to remember, some of these metal virus people are moving around, jumping, fighting, and with perfect accuracy, he can just take the cells out of their body. It's not like his, like, bro, that's ridiculous. Like he could actually disassemble you. Oh. Boom. Yeah, he kicks it down. All right, let's do the aura form. Leave it to Shadow. Leave it to the guy called Shadow Killer to animate the Shadow Glaze section, by the way. All right, let's see it.
Leave this one to me. Chaos control.
I love how they just left him there. Oh, that's really sad. That part is really sad. That's actually messed up. Oh, and you get Metasonic aura farming and watching explosion, right? Rip Bozos. Oh, he's in his metallics design. Oh, that's cool. Are they gonna do the thing again with his visor's the only thing that's left behind? Yeah! Dude, that's so cool, man. I already mentioned this in the original. He could have stopped him from crashing. He's just a douchebag.
Mamma mia.
Look at Sonic's face. Oh, hello, Hazuka.
I'm impressed.
Oh, voice actor
My
section.
assignment was to rescue you, nothing more.
What did I do?
What did I do? Oh, hello, Hazuka. I'm so sorry, Hazuka. Wait, were you there when we watched Super Mario Bros. The first time? I don't remember if you were there or not. Nope. Ah, you missed it then. Fuck. I mean, fudge. I wish somebody looked at me the way Sonic looked at Shadow when he turned around. Alright. Alright, buddy. I love all the different animation styles in this so much too. What did I miss? If this is a continuation of something that we did last stream, and that was a continuation of something we did like a few streams ago. You know, saying where was? Yeah, like what is this SFM right now? I didn't know this doctor guy had a model. Oh. No radar. He lost it. I wish Super Mario Bros. Continued so much, man. I already mentioned it, but watching it today, hear that in bro's mouth. Watching it today, it's still great today. All right. Oh my goodness. That is true. Infinite is quite literally cheating. Thank you, bro. Thank you for showing up. How about that, Has? You're such a nice guy. Infinite cheats. Yeah, he literally has hacks. That's not really fair to anyone else. No one can have Sonic can beat him without also cheating. Pretty much. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how the hell Sonic beats him in the 1v1. Like, you know, after he's done beating Silver, how did Sonic beat him? What did Sonic do differently? Did he just speed blitz him so hard bro wasn't able to AI generate enough like fake images of Sonic and Shadow kissing to distract him? Like, surely Sonic just speed blitzed him, right? That's the only logic as to how he loses the rematch. I know it's the video game thing of, oh, in the cutscene you see Sonic could get washed by, you know, villains he's already beaten before, like Chaos Zero and Zavok and Metal Sonic. But then in the gameplay, all Infinite does is spawn like cubes and play Gangnam Style in the background, and he just loses. But logically, Sonic would have just had to speed blitz him, right? According to even Silverfan, Silver is King Von on Fence, and if Shadow can't be Infinite, if Shadow can be Infinite, why can't Silver? To be fair, the Infinite Shadow beats his base Infinite, right? Before he can even use any of the hacks. If Silver for that guy, he would have had a laughably, literally just pick him up and then don't let him do anything. You just win. Sonic was he realized the game was named after him and he locked in. Very true, very true. Shadow beat the Silver that built Sonic? Yeah. there is an argument to be made that Shadow is probably stronger than Sonic, but he just doesn't have the things that make Sonic Sonic. You know what I mean? Okay, I do want the credits to play, unless the music's copyrighted, and I wouldn't know, so I don't know. Hezekiah, every time we see a gacha character, someone screams your name, people love your work. We love your work, Hezekiah. It's true. Sticky Notes Nazo, we should. Man, okay, Sticky Notes Nazo is gonna have to be another time. I do actually want to check out the Wuthering Waves story. Infinite is so washed, dude. They tried to make him an aura farmer so bad. Oh, they did, yeah. They did. Did they succeed? I'll leave that one up to you guys. And now you guys can watch a... Okay, I'm not going to be like LTG. I'm not going to let you watch a background. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this shebang going. Super Mario Bros. Z didn't end you. Said why not? What do you mean? Bro, Super Mario Bros. Z is over. I wish it was... Like, okay, people are saying it's being reanimated, but look, guys, based on the pace of the episodes, it's basically over. It's going to take way too long to catch up to where it was before. Like, what did I say? If we're really lucky, it might take 17 years to catch up to something we watched over 15 years ago. Like, that's dumb. That's stupid. Imagine instead of continuing Dragon Ball Super, they reanimated it. Wouldn't that be dumb as hell? In the middle of the Goku Black arc. Okay, yeah, actually, that's a good point. This isn't even the same thing. Imagine if we were in the middle of the Goku Black arc, and then Super stopped, and then they started reanimating it rather than just continuing it. I'd be so sick. Hazuka says, I'll now spend the Arcanite Agenda. Granted, I am done with Genshin and WuWa. Oh, so it's only ZZZ and Arcanites now? I see, I see. I had no idea you were done with... Well, I mean, to be fair, right, you can't have too many things on your plate. That just makes sense. That makes complete sense. Saint Dragon Osiris said... Shadow beat Jack, not Infinite. Infinite pulled up on Shadow and fried him by putting him in Infinite Tsukuyomi. I actually don't remember that part, but I'll take your word for it because no one beats Infinite outside of like just Sonic and the hero. I see. I'm trying to think of which... Arcanite's Enfield gameplay is so good, but the gacha's actual garbage, less generous than ZZZ. To be fair, being less generous than ZZZ is like... That's kind of normal because ZZZ is the GOAT when it comes to... ZZZ and WuWa are just the GOATs when it comes to generosity. You know? Like when it comes to the console gachas, because when it's like mobile gachas, right, people always say like Nikkei, and I can't disagree with that because from the little I've played of Nikkei, it does seem to just throw free pulls at you. And Nikkei's not even the type of game where you're like, oh my god, I have to pull the next character. You genuinely just skip anyone you don't care about. People are going to ask, Steed, does that mean you've been playing Nikkei? Yes, the moment they dropped legal R34 Hex Maniac, that's not licensed by Nintendo, I was like, I have to try it. I'll tell you one thing. I've not been paying a lick to the story. I skip that shit every time. And because I'm not paying attention to the story, I cannot give you my sense on it, and I cannot criticize it. I cannot say it's just goon slop for the sake of harem fan service, because I don't know it, because I've been skipping it. But when I don't skip it, it's really interesting. So, yeah. And don't ask me how far I am. I'm not far at all. I'm not far at all in the game. I'm very on and off with Nikkei. I really only got to Hex Maniac. If she never showed up, then I would have been like, okay, I don't care. Is there any news on a new Sonic game? No, not yet. Sonic Crosswords was recent. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're gonna have to wait quite a bit. Sonic Crosswords is very recent. Her name is Label. I can't think of a sex joke, so I'm just gonna end it there. I would have said something like, I'm gonna label a wedding ring onto her finger. There you go. See how awful that was? Because they didn't have any prep time. Now you guys know why Batman needs prep time. Otherwise, he just gets a low dift. Steve, I need Gege to come back like how Horikoshi did to mention that All Might was Mark 10 and let us know if Hikari's GF is a boy or a girl. That is certainly less important than All Might being Mark 10, but at the same time, there's probably people who are curious about that, so maybe it's still pretty important, right? The answer determines whether Hikari is... Saint Dragon Osiris donated $5 for Super Chat. By the way, Jesus Christ, Osiris, thank you so much. Dude. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much, Osiris. Osiris donated $5 Super Chat. Says the Nikkei story is really sad. I've heard a lot of people say that. Again, I'm sure it is. But as someone who actively does not pay attention to it, I cannot give you my 5 cents because it'd be super disingenuous. It would be... well, it just looks like a goon harem slop to me. Bro, anytime I stream Star Torch Academy, that's when we get quality like this. Oh yeah, you can't boost in Star Torch Academy. Whoops. Alright. Get me to the next cutscene. I don't want to be in Star Torch Academy anymore. They need to stop making story quests happen in Star Torch Academy. That's the only place in the game where nobody's anything works. He says illiterate. Are you saying I skip the story because I'm illiterate? It's because I don't give a shit, not because I'm illiterate. Okay.
Navora, has she been staying here to recover?
Navora's 100% evil, by the way. Let's just get that out of the way. Hazuka says was okay with WuWa before, but the more I progressed, the more annoyed I felt with it. I see. How are her injuries coming across? Who cares? I hope those wounds burn. Gumi says a tear on my leg. Nikkei players. I see. Still making more bank than Twitch hoes just for being a silly fella? Nah, that's not possible. You can definitely maximize your silliness. That you make more money than people who are like showing boobs and stuff. Like Germa, right? Germa.
Not Boogie.
Queso.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not.
Yeah. You can definitely maximize your silliness. That you make more than even sex itself, right? Because sex sells. But I don't think I'm at that level yet. One day maybe.
Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much
Should
better.
probably change stream name. You're right.
Dr. Herzen took very good care of me.
That's a good point.
I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
She has such a cute voice, but she's so untrustworthy.
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room.
Steed hates this little girl. No, Steed hates every female. Okay, all right.
It might take a while, huh?
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Germa isn't silly. He's a cryptid. Okay. Are you doing the news story tonight? Yes. Apparently it's very short, so why not? Mohammed Abdul. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, we're gonna actually see Sigurika.
How to put this?
Yep.
I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
I don't think you should, Sigurika. I think you should have as little as possible. Saint Dragon said about Gumi. El Gumi, uneducated, does not know peak. Gumi, how do you take this lying down? Yes or no? Gumi, are you going to take this lying down or not? How is this Redhead and Arrow Gauntlet? Bro, the weapon types don't matter in WuWa. The weapon types honestly exist just so that way the passives are different at this point. because it's not like it's more like ZZZ where they're like Wenjins basically. Like weapon types don't really like mean too much in this game. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was just adjusting the stream title. So that way I don't confuse any new folks. They're going to come in here and be like, wow, Dragon Ball Xenoverse really looks crazy. There's this character called Luke Herson in it. I saw it on Steve OJ stream and someone else is going to go, what the fuck are you talking about? What the actual hell are you talking about? Okay, I can let the stream go on while I change the title. I'm just being a baby. Oh my god, Fies right away. Sigurika, chill.
Faith in myself.
Okay.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself.
Bok Fies. Truly. Oh my god, another one.
Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denny has said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
True.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Harrison.
We're gonna find out in her story she's gonna have like super cancer and he gave her this dog shit advice about, oh, just distract yourself, bro. Oh, did she overclock?
Who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam. That'd probably go on for a whole week.
Oh, that face is really cute. Oh my god, yeah, her face is super cute.
Only my conjecture.
Alright. I'm wondering if I swap to male rover right now.
Sweet, keep a smile.
Just to change the jokes from marrying my husband to yaoi jokes right away.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
I'm not taking shit from a Silver fan, I refuse. You guys are actually going blow for blow right now.
Visit my office anytime, Sigurika.
I don't fuck with no Silver the Hedgehog fans. Are we gonna see Sigurika? Oh, she thinks we're insane, right? She thinks we talk to us. Oh, she skips everywhere? Navora has to be evil, but she's so cute.
So,
I'd hate to find out I need to beat the crap out of Navora.
All in good time. Let's start with something.
He doesn't want lesbians to be canon. I'm literally creating yaoi, and you're talking about lesbian erasure.
Topic at all.
This guy, I Sonic the Hedgehog waved my finger at you. All right, well, whoa, hey, doctor. Doctor, I didn't ask for a physical exam. Chill. Bro warped across the whole room just so he could grab my shoulder.
Piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
I know it's drugs. I just got an ad for WuWa. This stream is sponsored by Kuro Games. What can I say?
I understand your anxiety over Imith's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize.
Dude, wave that finger at me or I'm gonna sing, I am the Eggman. Don't wave that finger at me, see?
Step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Oh, Saint Dragon Cyrus $25 says, Gumi is a good boy. He's basically Silver already. Nah, the ultimate Uno reverse card. You can't hit Silver because you are Silver. That's foul. Gumi, how are you going to respond to that? That's kind of an ultimate attack. How are you going to respond to that? Calling Silver the DEI higher is crazy.
Okay, you're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke.
Oh.
I trust Imith. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore.
Very nice of you.
But you and me? We might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface.
Gumi fight back. Gumi eat him.
I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
Why is he... Bro, do you see him? He's actually doing the sun-kissed technique. He's not even being subtle about it. He's just doing it in the room. I'm seriously trying to explain something to him, and he's just hitting in the sunlight.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
Watch. He's gonna turn around and the sun is gonna be radiating behind him.
I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you.
Silver too busy eating coleslaw dogs and thinking of his dead girlfriend's feet to actually do his job. What?
Imeth is a sharp girl.
Where did that slander come
Even
from?
though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions.
Nigga can't even be happy about his fans calling it out of character. You're right.
She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. Didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work.
Oh.
She later stopped these visits after realizing that.
I'm pretty smart then.
Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
Is it now? Okay, he's probably gonna... It's probably gonna be like a Choyun story, right? Where you just kind of go back to the past.
One last question.
Okay. Here before Lucas extracted us? That's what I'm thinking,
What
because
did you mean I had other tasks for you?
there's a version of him with a red outfit that we've seen a few times. And
That's
that's...
a key topic,
Oh.
but not suitable for discussion here.
Of course.
The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
Silver's always been a joyful guy. Everyone has nothing to be happy about. Yeah.
Golden Girl.
I mean, people think Silver for some reason has to be Future Trunks, when instead he can just be a freedom fighter or a future fighter that's happy that his timeline has a chance of being fixed. Like, you know, I mean, Trunks is like usually pretty always serious, even when he's joking.
To attend to again, Dr. Herson?
But I think Silver should be given a break.
Just a quick break now.
Damn.
Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
He just shut Nana up. He was like,
Take
be
care,
quiet.
Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have her with me today.
What did she say? Return in One Piece, the greatest anime of all time. I have not seen a single episode. Note says in an Eggman ancestor and Silver's... Oh, don't tell... That's Navora, bro. Bruh. We might... Navora's cute, but we might need to sledgehammer her straight up. It might be the only way. And you guys are probably uncultured. You're probably thinking about, oh my god, Steve, why did you hit a girl with a hammer? A hammer? Nah, the old-fashioned DBZ way. We just do this. Raise our hand up. Boom. On the top of the head.
Sundermere.
Look at my Shadow the Hedgehog bike, bro.
Small workspace behind here.
Can I customize my bike again? Alright, hold up. I have more customization for it. Oh, give me that. Give me all of that. I didn't even know I had these. Who is this? Give me another one. Excellent. And just max out the rest of these, I guess. Why not? You did get the IMF plushie, bro. I can't help it. I've also hold on. I've also got the my brain no work. I'm an idiot. It don't work. Oh, I also have the Vis. Like I can pick my resonator here. And I obviously want to pick Jinxie because I just like Jinxie. I just think she's like, you know, cool. Also, look at that art, man. Holy crap, man. That's so, like, okay, don't get me wrong. These two have great art too. I know 90% of you would probably pick Camellia because you're all insane. Shorekeeper's like the canon pick. All of you would pick Camellia, but Jinxie is just like very, very special to me. Jinxie over Shorekeeper. I already have Shorekeeper. And okay, Shorekeeper S1 is giga cracked. I know that. But like, dude, I don't know when Jinxie's banner is gonna... Like, I just like Jinxie, you know? And then I would also have every Sentinel Resonator. I picked Jinxie, so... Like, I can either go for... I don't need a more cracked account, though. Now I just want characters that I like. So... I do... I like Camellia, too, but I don't think I have a need for, like, a Havoc DPS character. Also, you need another Spectral character when Luke came out. Shut up. Be quiet. Stop talking. Then get her no rogue choice if you're happy. Yeah. A, that's because he's a demon, so he slimed him. And B, his biggest ops are his dumbass fucking friends fucking things up. I see. I'm gonna probably wait on this a bit more. Because I do see merit. I see merit in guessing. No, there's no point in getting Camellia, because if Rebecca is actually a Havoc DPS character, then she's definitely gonna just be way better. But then Lucy is also a Spectral DPS character, right? So they might just... They're kind of just stronger than these two off rip. Who knows, man? I'll decide on them later. Because Shorekeeper's definitely the one I want the least, because I already have Shorekeeper. And I don't care about making her stronger. She's fine. Shorekeeper's one of the characters where you don't need to make her stronger. But I actually like these two, like, for gameplay and design. So, yar. Steve, when are you going to stop gatekeeping the Discord server? I put the link in, like, the chat, like, every time someone asks. You know, I'll do it again now. Hold on, wait. The Sonic music is playing. Wait, hold up. Okay, and it stopped. But since the Sonic music is playing, guys, I will have to take the Shadow of a Hedgehog off the bike. Let's just do this so all of that gets saved. Okay. Where's Sonic? Where's Sonic? Yes. And we need blue on one side. Or how does it look on this side? Oh, it looks way more majestic on that side. Okay. Oh, the robot and the Exo Strider on the other side? Screw it, yeah. That looks fine. Wait. We're not using our brain. Yes, I can change it to this. You can't switch the chassis while driving. Get the fuck off the bike then. Get off. There we go. Sorry. Just grab Jinxie. I will. I like, bro. This is the problem with WuWa, man. I actually like the characters. I'm not even driving. I'm gonna bite someone. Someone's gonna get it. Oh, my bike is always there. Man. Whatever. It's fine. Really? It's not gonna respawn, is it? No, it's respawn, see? It always respawns here. Yeah. I've not progressed the WuWa story since beating False Sovereign. Well, you should. I think you should. Alright. Okay. Come on, little one. Forget the little one. Let's go. Gumi fights demons. Where did Luke mention, bro? We're just going anywhere, dog. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, the bike is actually like 100 times cooler than like the wings. I can't believe they did it. Okay.
Trent?
They would even let me be a robot.
Leave them
Oh.
to me. Let's not waste any more time.
Let's not waste any more time. This guy thinks he's Ichigo. Okay, he's a basic attacker, right? You just use basic attack a whole bunch. Oh, they put Rover on the team as well. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, he has this really cool... Jesus Christ, his combos are so heavy. Okay. Damn, okay, alright, alright. That's pretty cool. Can you change to find your flame?
It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
Maybe.
You picked a good spot.
Saint Dennis $5 super just is not Eggman Nega, I see.
Roving among the stars.
Roving among the stars. Look at him slow walking. Yeah, don't worry, Luke. Take your time. See, talk about Bleach like as if he's watched the anime or finished the game. Shh. Silence. 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 Sigurd, please give me more off-screen feats and concept art so I can stay relevant. The fan art welfare check is like can't get anymore. Why are you guys actually fighting? Oh. They're having a serious battle about this.
Quite a stash.
Oh.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to the High Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity.
I just bit that on my tongue like an intelligent person.
The first Fraxidus mole you uncovered. It certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. The High Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fraxis.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of 7. After your journey in Huanglong and Reanimated,
They're trying to kill each other in chat.
realized their true aim.
The Trinodian. All F1.
Correct. Given the Trinodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Gumi going extreme diff.
Fraxidus is risky. Why would I...
IDW Gumi boy, read it and weep.
Well, this is a bit of a long story.
I am super grateful for all the donations, Saint Dragon. But you don't have to do Gumi like this.
You've always preferred to see things for yourself.
Okay. If I recall with Luke, oh dude, these animations are so good. Oh wait, we can actually see his animations. He just keeps his hand behind his back after that first hit. You can't help but farm aura. What is that, bro? Bro just made a video game collectible. They collected it. That's cool. All right. Oh, what was that? Oh, he makes like a wave of destruction now. Okay, I think the third hit is the aura farm. Yeah. You can do that, and the enemy's just getting murdered in the background while he adjusts his suit. The game's audio is double. My apologies, gang. Oh my god, we had to play up to this point before someone went, "Hey, Steve, it's double. You gonna do something about that, bitch?" Oh, he's doing an idle animation. Oh, he's just messing with his stupid Chaos Emerald again. All right. Hit 4. Oh. And that gives him a boosted resonance skill. Die. Oh, okay, there's the weapon. His resonance skill is normally... That's pretty cool. Okay, I know when you dodge in the air with him. That's really cool. That is super dude. That's actually fucking awesome. That's really cool. His attacks are huge. All right. All right. All right. It works perfectly with San Hua. Yeah, because she buffs basic attack, right? I guess I have to start leveling my San Hua. There's some sort of liquid inside. The golden hue quietly... Okay, it's Ichor. We get it. Oh. Saint Dragon Osiris did his $5 through. So you know, it was a PayPal again. Oh, I forgot. Gumi was a Dragon Ball fan. Sorry. Spare him. Spare him. Go easy on the boy. Okay, let me give you guys the Discord server link, actually. You guys have been cool. You guys have been cool. Like, you're not always cool. Hold up. Ref, do something. Gumi, fight back. All right. Invite to server. Aha. There you go, guys. Sorry, your old pops, your old man. He has a hard time with links sometimes. There you go. Should be in both the YouTube and the Twitch. Baller. As some would say, positively awesome. We've inspected the item. We're done now.
Golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. I prefer its other name, Ichor.
So the first says what's not happening or what's happening? Two things are happening. Gumi and Saint Dragon are fighting in the chat, and also Rover's learning about Luke's backstory.
My father started it as a medication for rare diseases, but as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxidus would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless. But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me didn't make it.
All right. Thank you so much, Saint Dragon. And yeah, stop it, bro. Don't do him foul of the dual ultimate, man. And B man, yeah, I saw your idea. I like it. The idea of a character needing to hit all of their binding vows so they can get their big move off sounds pretty cool.
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we?
Hey, your study dark as hell. Can you turn some lights on? Look at these golden head boys. Why is this just Full Metal Alchemist? Always something on the back.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. Not related by blood.
Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. I never could handle pain. He was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
So that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying.
Now I have to max out this guy, Brenner. I just got
It
a.
got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliche. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
That was we saw that in this trailer. Okay. Bean Breach is lucky I'm not even paying attention. I'm watching Gojo vs Sukuna in real time. The Gooby versus Saint Dragon Gojo vs Sukuna battle. Yeah.
The entire Lolo logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fraxis Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation?
Yes. Tucked away in a Lolo logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Eris? Like Eris Morn from Destiny? From the hit game Destiny 1 and 2?
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Naviale's work after learning about the Icar's potential for evolution?
Potential.
Just get into our work.
They said the word potential. Megumi fans, where are you? Come out.
Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
Oh, we're actually going to hear more about him.
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Wow.
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken.
So the Grand Architect is moving like Kenjaku. He's just being people's parents now. That's actually crazy.
I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus. Hatred.
Hatred. Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit.
I was forged in the Iron Banner. I see, B-Man. I trust you.
Strain of investigation, and you'll see for yourself what they
You would have smoked me in Destiny 2 PvP. Well, I would have liked someone who could smoke me on my team. How about that?
Friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Okay, so there's more than just 4. Based on that.
Names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo, Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding. But it's a telling detail.
What about Scar?
The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambition.
What about Scar?
Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, pattern.
Okay.
They can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the overseers for years. Allow me me to share what I've learned
Okay.
so far.
Stars and Stripes and All's Justice is just so... Okay, just relax, calm down.
Access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
I forgot that that's what the air dodge would look like when I did it. My goat doesn't get a cool nickname. Maybe that is his nickname, Scar.
Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize.
Okay, so they're not invincible.
But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
And what is Hydra?
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren.
Okay, so that's
In
two
other words,
overseers?
if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by.
Wait, is that straight up two new Fraxidus overseers? Hydra and Siren that we're hearing about for the first time? Or maybe they're not overseers, but just other people who are really high up in Fraxidus? Hydra and Siren. Well, Hydra's definitely going to have something bullshit akin to a Hydra, so never dying. And Siren is Cantarella, but if she actually lured people into the deep. That's what I imagine. Since that's what Siren's, you know, that's the whole point of him. Okay, Rover, just take it all down then. It's not like we were looking at that.
Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention.
Oh.
This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
So they have a Japanese one too? Zashiki Warashi. He doesn't even have a title, really. He's just... That's probably just his actual name, right? Oh, St. Dragon Osiris, thanks so much for the $5 donation. Since I've won, Steed praise me. I'm praising you for financially supporting me so much, to be honest, but I'm glad you actually managed. It seems like you got the edge over Gumi. In terms of the conversation. I've always liked Silver, but I have to admit that he has kind of done absolutely foul by 06 being his debut game. Again, Sonic Adventure 2 is Shadow's debut game. A game that's so good that there's now a actual movie based on it. So, yeah, meanwhile, Silver gets Sonic 06, which is not exactly everyone's favorite video game. So, yeah. So we just found out about 3 new overseers in this one story. Hydra, Siren, and Zashiki. But Zashiki apparently isn't that important because he operated in a region that's largely been destroyed already by the Lament. So he's probably dead, that's what Luke is insinuating, but most likely he's not. He's just laying low or doesn't give a shit.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, remember? The city that trapped her. Unagi, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle.
Oh.
I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time.
Namipon is an overseer. Alright, bro.
And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
So, New Federation has got significantly more interesting just because how much it benefits the Fraxidus and also how much it benefits the rest of the world. So it's like, I don't know, America or China. You can wish ill on those countries as much as you want, but if they actually failed, then everyone would be fucked. So... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, wait. Saint Dragon also donated another. Okay, I'm going to just say Saint Dragon donated $10 through $15. I'm going to say $15 for streamers of hip. I said, Gumi, unlike you, I don't stoop so low to call a character gay as my only comeback. Seems your tank is empty. Seems I've exhausted Gumi's NPC dialogue and you missed the donut that did him in. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Well, again, thank you so much, Saint Dragon. And thank you for being Gumi's rival for the stream, I guess. Like any good competition, the back and forth should make both of you stronger. You'll both improve and learn from this.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect.
Yeah, actually, I want to see some of that. Eris. It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. It could be the next region, it could be the region after, who knows. Yeah, New Federation is the actual base of operations for the Fraxidus. Okay. Okay. Well, one thing's to say, Grand Architect is definitely not going to be like Capitano. He's way too fucking evil right now, so he's definitely going to actually be the big bad.
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time. I missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing.
Is that the Grand Architect's pen?
The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to Lahai Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
Bro, I don't remember why I did it. Don't ask me that.
You uncovered all this by yourself?
More or less.
Is the Sonic and Shadow both put in the situation of Aether and Genshin? Huh? You could, bro. A quarter of Sonic handles any of the things in Genshin. I don't even have to finish reading that.
You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
So he actually was a Fraxidus member.
Stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last.
Grand Architect, yo, has anyone seen my pen? Yeah.
How can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
Bro, listen to Rover mothering right now.
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me.
So I memory wiped myself and I still said the exact same words. That means it's just pure aura.
They got away again.
Yeah, this was his Fraxidus outfit.
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time.
Wait.
I should send today's findings to her. It's been 2 years. I suppose I'm due for a report.
Okay. Oh. You were calling me gay, which is arguably worse. I see.
It would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing.
Thank you again for the 5 solicitation, Saint Dragon. Okay, you and Gooby have to stop. Thank you. So I'm super grateful for the support, but dude, you and Gooby have to stop fighting. It's peace. It's Zen here. Oh. Okay. There you go. Close up.
Now is not the right time.
Rover actually recommended someone take a break.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only a warm-up. Lahai Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students, beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down.
Okay. Lahairoi is the chill region, despite the fact that there's a black hole underneath the place, apparently.
Very well. As you wish.
As you wish.
So I've led a leisurely life in the Lahairoi ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
Oh, that's his vision. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
Oh. Okay, I guess I do have to actually tell him that. That's crazy lore.
See, Imeth, she. No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for Lahairoi in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Let's go.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily.
We're gonna find out Sigurika's the key to putting her back together or something.
It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant Solaskin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thernodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell Lahairoi's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, we created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Thernodians suppressed.
Oh, so literally only one slip up and that guy comes back. That's crazy.
Thernodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move.
Bro, any Fraxis member that tries it right now, we have to hit them with 100%.
All you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Oh, we actually are going to drive the Exostrider. Okay, so there's 100% going to be a section where we play it. There has to 100% be a section where we play it now.
But our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
Are you guys done arguing? I think so.
Rover said she'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before she left. Well, it could be a way to take her mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson,
Oh,
something the matter?
there's President Boobs.
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Just called to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
So this is about Imeth. She was so tight-lipped with me about what happened at the Frostlands. Yet, she spoke to you.
Awuga. Oh my god.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And she was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Potential.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
We're actually going to see her in the flesh again. Hmm. I think the idea of the Grand Architect sitting down and reaching for a pen that doesn't exist is really funny. He just keeps looking for his pen. He's like, hey, what the fuck did that go?
My head's spinning. No. Not now. I have to finish my thesis. I can faint after the paper's done. Oh, Dr. Harrison.
He's gonna tell him, bro, you should rest.
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you? My thesis. My spot. Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
Zach says, wait, what did I join to? Do you mean Gumi arguing or into this?
I'll come back from the dead if I die first. Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later.
Oh, there's another one. By the way, Saint Jesus, you're a madman.
Like an exoswarm. Thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up? It's not how we humans work.
Saint donate $5 said it was just some DBZ sparring. Gumi wasn't going all out, and neither was I. Fair enough.
I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Always yawning mid-dialogue. Alright. Make sure you faint or whatever. Get your rest. Bro, he is so much taller than everyone else.
Not believe in proper work-life balance. So irresponsible.
Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know,
Ask Steed. For some reason, Streamlabs decided I wasn't allowed to stream anymore, so I had to do multiple streams. Until we finally got this one that worked. That's the backstory. There you go. I promise.
Here are all nutritional efficiency. Tastes like chewed up cardboard.
No.
Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
So,
I got cooked by YouTube again. Yeah, YouTube comboed the hell out of me.
when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his. We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge over that fish he
Bro, this is actually what teachers get up to. So the fist says, Augusta saying, stay behind me makes me feel safe. Did I say that on stream once? Because I think I've said that before. I'm pretty sure I've said that on stream before. That Augusta saying, stay behind me makes me feel so safe. There's no... I must have said that on stream before, because there's no way you just randomly said that. Jesus. Why did Steve just hit the Death Note laugh? I had to.
Shame. I thought she would come with you.
She's been here before. But things are different now. I prefer not to have her tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Trivial, damn.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy.
I wish I knew who her voice actor was.
Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson.
If you did say that before, I didn't hear you. What? I feel like I've said that before.
Fraxidus.
understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if she is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the
Oh my
risks
God.
that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her.
Her? So it has to be Sigarica, right? Or
Concerns every one of us at Lahairoi.
who else
Handle the board
is there?
fast. You focus on her and the matters here on campus.
Okay. I'm staring deviously.
President.
Oh, there's a badge.
Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
Bro, he's always giving out candy.
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years.
So the candy means something.
Earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Guardians like Destiny.
I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
I like that the chat actually moved when he turned around. I don't think you'll see that in many games like this.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on
His
and
eyes
on
are
about the
super
beautiful
red.
Snow and the bright, passionate students convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure she described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers.
Can't find her voice.
I know that these
Probably not
students
announced
are
yet. Yeah.
They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical.
Pyrocynical? Had to get off my out of my
A
system.
friend recommended it, but now
Oh, now he likes the place.
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Oh. People are jumping the infirmary? Yeah, really?
What is your status?
That's
Are you severely damaged?
Bro, Nana is so chill. She's like, I'm a robot, don't worry about me. Who cares if I die?
Damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
So Luke does have to go up to the IC place too.
Court of Savante space station she and I discovered before.
Yeah. So Navor is 100% evil. Because that place was undiscovered. So Warren has no reason to know about it.
He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
Yeah, Imeth's voice actor is the same person who voices Tracer in Overwatch. I think that's absolutely insane because she's been Tracer for so damn long, like over a decade, right? How long has she been Tracer?
Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
She's been Tracer for so long, and now she gets to be Imeth. Chat, does she outclass Goon Bella? If you don't find a fully, like, mature adult woman with big breasts, and that great voice more attractive than a Goomba, you're completely cooked. Like, you are burnt meat cooked. Like, nothing can save you. Like, if we tried to turn you into a philosopher's stone to give you like some meaning, it wouldn't even work. You would just go back to being yourself. It would break right away. Okay. Just checking something. Oh. Oh, he knows. He knows. Oh, so his ideal echoes the duo. I did not consider that. He also has stacks on his ultimate, so I'm very curious how that's gonna look in gameplay. But Goombella, enough. Spreading her spores. Oh my god. You guys are unreal. Unreal. All that the sunlight touches. Is that a Lion King reference? Everything that the light touches? Anyway, Steve says big boobs outclass all. I'm not saying it outclasses all, but it definitely outclasses a Goomba.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data.
Is that the standard 5-star weapon he's using?
Okay, I'll do anything you say.
I keep forgetting she has a tacit mark, yeah.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
Wait, hold on. Did she? I'm stupid, bro. Oh, there they are. I like how he just takes out a small knife. I forgot if she had a tacit mark the last time we saw her. Because I remember seeing her get punched by the spaceman and thinking, oh my god, that must have hurt. But if I always knew she was a resonator, or I guess if I was more of a pervert and I stared at women's thighs more, I would have been like, ah, she's fine. She's a resonator, she can handle that. So maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Maybe I just didn't look at her thighs too well. Imagine you deliver your generic hero line and the villain decided to retaliate with a slur. I'd have to just finish them off right there and now. I'd be like, you know what, forget this speech. Kamehameha. Oh, hello people. I assume you want the doctor to fix you up.
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals.
Damn.
Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren.
I find it really interesting that Luke still picked the life of a doctor, and his like superpowers maybe can't heal or help with that. Maybe he could use Ichor to like block an injury, but it seems like all of the Ichor he uses, he recycles back through his own body. Like it's not an infinite resource. He just always passes it through himself. I could be wrong, but it'd be really interesting if he actually chose to become a doctor, despite the fact that his superpower kind of doesn't help with that at all. You know, it just means he's a good person. He's doing his best, even though his powers don't help him with that field at all. I can just walk through this, right? Yeah.
Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system?
Bro, how fast are Warren and Navora running? I can't keep up with them.
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy.
this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
Oh. Oh, I forgot. He just glides. Come on. Yay.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
This place is actually insane. The fact that you can just run into this area, dude. his air dash is still so cool, man.
Almost there.
Oh.
Now. Moment of truth.
I might be Fraud Dojo. Saw some sick Kiguruma art, but it looked like he was joking it for a sec. What? Man. Oh, that looked like people. That might be them. This also looks like a boss room, or maybe it's big enough. Who knows? Let's find out. Well, he's taking.
Just like you asked. So you where are you?
Oh. Okay.
Lahairoi was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still.
Hey.
Stop hiding. Say something.
This dude is shitting himself.
That doctor who's always watching.
He just threw like a small bit of gold.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
All right. Wait, what if Navora is one of the overseers? Like no, I don't know if she's Hydra or Siren. Okay. Evoy. I love his voice acting. No. Creatures. Okay.
There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Or perhaps.
Dude, his attacks are so cool, man. Okay, oh, blink and agony ends. Alright, dude. Chill, chill. I do actually want to see what the echo skill is like. And then this one too. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Okay. Did Warren escape? I know he goes ass, okay. He didn't get very far. I would still not trust Navora.
No! Oh, Dr. Harrison!
Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, you can drop the act now.
Everything's okay, Navora.
If she's not guilty, then she's just really stupid, and I feel bad for her.
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts.
He doesn't trust girls. Wow.
I'm really scared.
Pushing the agenda of I hate women. You guys are unreal, bro. I'm never gonna be like your goat Andrew Tate. Relax.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in.
Oh.
After a shock like that,
Was that the pen?
it's much better if you let it out.
She focused on that, so she has to be the Grand Architect.
Stressful in itself.
So, he also has the body of a small girl. He just drives around in that shit.
Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
She has to be the Grand Architect. She's hyper focusing on that pen. Okay. And I know Luke purposely made sure it would come out so she would see it.
I need a moment.
Yeah, she's 100% the Grand Architect.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
You could see her expression go from like kind of worried to annoyed that he has her pen. Is he reciting the
When I
story?
woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head.
I think he's like reciting, or like getting his excuse ready. Look at the way his like
He was frantic.
outfit majestically
Non-stop about Skylar.
comes out.
And when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him.
Oh.
Wait, those researchers by the door.
Continuing the lie, even while going for the gun. That's crazy.
The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
How much damage does he think he's gonna do to Luke from that distance?
That's so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
I'm sad because Navora is actually cute, but that means that this is just a dead girl's body being driven around by some old saggy man. Oh, rendered cinematic. Okay, it's about to get hype. Oh. Oh, he's good at fighting in everybody. Jesus. Or at least... Oh, he could warp onto his icon. Oh, Jesus. Wait. Did he actually kill the body or just do damage?
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
Oh, he actually shot her through the head. Wow. He didn't give a damn.
Identity theft is not in the curriculum.
Yeah, he's also... Yeah, that's the Grand Architect.
Grand Architect of the Fraxidus.
Oh.
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
Oh, that's fucking sick. That's actually sick. The robot jumping, that's actually really cool.
Played me for a fool, didn't you?
Is that the Grim Reaper? Is that Reaper from Overwatch? Oh, because of his skull mask. Aura, actually Aura. Rover always finds an excuse to Aura farm, even in serious moments. Oh.
It's okay. Uncle
Oh.
Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
I want to say, the fact that he has Triss's body, that means he just took it after she got hit by the meteor, right? Because I'm assuming people need to already be dead for him to take their bodies. And Frolova is okay with this? Or is she just that I hate Frolova, bro. I've always thought Frolova was stupid, but is Frolova okay with this, or is she just that stupid?
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from the highway and get away with this fiasco. The
Devoted watcher.
is remarkable.
He's on Kenjaku time? He is, yeah. Except he can stack multiple bodies. He doesn't just have to hold onto one.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted to.
He all he wanted was his pen!
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere, so it was you who took it from me.
I see.
This is the first time someone's taken something from you. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect. But even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Yeah, he doesn't... so he can't feel pain at all.
Death itself.
Or... Oh, yeah, he's not scared of dying, so of course.
Mortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? seem to remember. My bad.
He said, whoops. Why didn't he say he? Shaking my head, bro. Oh my goodness, I can't enjoy the game anymore. The whole story up till now is just doesn't even mean shit to me anymore.
Really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you
Not the EE discourse. Dude, how are you generating a red glow around just you? How are you that evil?
Now, for the first one, at the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractidus.
Oh, he's straight up telling us. There's a Fractidus member that's going to be in the next arc.
So looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
He probably has absolute faith.
That's what makes it fun. It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel?
On its little wheel. The spy's going to be pissed when his boss ratted them out.
To win, you just have to be the.
He's going to just have to deal with it because his boss will literally just steal his body. If he disagrees, so.
And if you do end up catching the child, it just proves they were useless anyway.
Yeah, see.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
Oh.
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing Eutheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. You're far.
Why are you rubbing it in?
The one you can never, ever go back to. Meeting you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat.
Why are you telling us this? I'm bored, lol.
To have more fun like this in the future.
Honestly, that's Kenjaku when he was explaining anything to them before he left Shibuya.
I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Well, now he's just got Navora's body forever. I guess she always did have a tacit mark.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
And nigga, it's the final boss.
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fractidus' grand architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The grand architect may appear to act on a whim. In my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off.
Oh.
Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did.
How do we tell Sigurika her friend is dead? Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
Steed, please save the WuWa Society. I'm not sure how, but I'll do my best. Actually, I don't have to. WuWa is fucking amazing. It'll save itself.
Say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act.
See, if I genuinely wanted to go to England over the summer, where's a good place to go and visit?
We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect.
I wouldn't be able to say.
There should be something more important.
Even when my friends come down to the UK to visit and we just go outside and hang out, there's not any noteworthy places I think that are awesome to go to. You're not based if you don't speedrun the final boss. To be fair, I'm not sure how Rover and Luke would beat the Grand Architect since he can't die. Like, he's actually one of the few characters that genuinely has the can't die thing. He's probably just a Frenodian as a person, right?
These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junshi.
Jinshi, I'm just kidding.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Oh.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Truly. Also, thank you so much for the $10 donation, Saint Dragon. I didn't see the $5 donation where you said, where is her bra? Bra optional. Where is her bra? That's what I'm looking for too. Toriyama forgot about that character. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. She's in Super. I forgot. Fuck.
Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding?
And
behind all those infinite stars.
also, thank you so much for the $5 donation, Saint Dragon.
About that footage. No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
I see. Also, I didn't say this earlier, so I'm saying it again now.
That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland.
Truly. Thank you again so much, Saint Dragon.
Before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games,
Okay,
it means
so
she'll
the
want
Grand
us.
Architect's original body is a she, or at least we're going by she.
Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fraxidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already
Immortal Squeeze. Nah, don't. Shut the fuck up.
Her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. In the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou.
Okay. Guess where we're going next.
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the
God, Brendan's mad fun. I can't believe Steve hates her.
likely
What?
end up there
Oh, you said you're
eventually.
lying. I was gonna say, what the hell?
Exodus's operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the High Roy?
Yes. There is this one thing. It's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Thermodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thermodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
So the Grand Architecture. The Grand Architect fucks this right again.
It's the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
Oh, so now we have a reason to like want that nigga super dead. Look how shy he looks around us.
Lucila's people will handle things here now.
He was like, damn, I didn't think he would get that mad.
To where?
See how angry she sounds?
You shouldn't sit with this alone.
Do you hear how angry she sounds? Let's go somewhere else. To where? Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know you would get that mad. Mystique, but not blue. Basically, I mean, the first recorded instance of the Grand Architecture is a woman, which is why we're now calling them a she. But when the character actually, you know, comes out as a boss or becomes a playable character, whichever one they pick, that's when we'll know for sure, right?
Any for your thoughts?
There's too many to count.
Oh, she's still mad.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little.
Calm down, Rover. Don't pull out the 9. I'd be worried if Rover didn't pull out the 9, bro. Grand Architect, fine. I'll destroy you just like that pink-haired girl. Rover. That girl's name was Imeth.
The choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind.
Oh. Fuck Frill over there. We're not talking about her, right?
You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world, and when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten. Left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes.
And Luke making Rover's pain even worse by going, by the way, you'll outlive all of us.
It's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer.
Rip Imeth should have been Steed. What the fuck?
You were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you.
That's some real shit.
Because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you.
That's some real shit.
Not just
If Goku disappeared for 1 billion years and came back in Dragon Ball Online or in Xenoverse, people would be like, hell yeah.
we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Ryan. I failed to protect my own family.
Oh, damn. This guy who's been like super strong so far is like tearing up.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Look how sad he looks. Luke, how sad he looks.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Weak ass Wolsalam. He's a gentleman.
We'll make a promise, Luke. We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
Oh, what happened? Is this that winter? Isn't it always winter in this stupid ass country? Do we call? Wait, hold on. Is there summer and spring in the North and South Poles, or is it just?
Some candy?
Because, bro. Okay, are we gonna find out what this candy is actually? What this means?
Always carry candy with you. You sure they really work?
As in,
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
that. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. Sweetness was a distraction, something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates.
You like sweets in general.
Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own.
Oh, the image of them is sick.
While I watched those who helped me,
Oh, the image of them was so cool. Why they put Frolova in the middle, though?
still powerless.
I'm not even joking. I'd punch Frolova in the face. I don't care how sad she looks or how much she cries. Okay. I imagined it in my head. I probably would care, but then I would just die like 2 seconds after, so it wouldn't be worth
How
it.
strong a person becomes. Not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way.
Hmm.
A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
That's why he's not like an Eren Yeager revenge-fueled like psychopath.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
If Eren had a lollipop, everything would have been fine. Real. Face.
Luke, my They're pretty slim, aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Hmm. Oh,
Thanks for the candy.
that's really nice. Those images of him.
You're very welcome.
That was very sweet. Gets it, candy. Okay, but that was actually nice. That felt a little more than an hour, but it's not like the time is the issue. The taste of sweetness. Oh, Luke is here. He's just chilling with this animal now. What is he doing, bro? Ooh, alright. Steve, bro, shows Zhao. Yeah, I think you got the wrong game, maybe. If you're asking me to show Zhao. Okay. I keep forgetting. I have, like, nightmare stick drift on this. Oh, I should probably get the battle pass. That does look like a battle pass. Now I could confirm male rover absolutely killed it here. Oh, I'm sure they did, because both rovers are pretty great now. Pretty solid, pretty giga, especially because I think it matters. Like, oh my god, I'm not even saying that Aether's like a shit voice actor or anything, because he's not. He's really great in all of his other roles. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the voice direction in Genshin's a little bit off, or maybe it's because of Aether's lack of presence for most of the story, but he doesn't need to be good at voice acting because he's not really necessary. That sounds rude. But like Rover's actually like the main character. So them having a great voice, like their voice is like a ship, like a boat that takes you through the ocean. You know, the ocean with waves, because the waves are okay enough. Their voice is like a boat that takes you through the story. Because if the boat was like shaky and breaky and wasn't really great, you'd be like, how much longer do I have to deal with this boat? Damn, I'd rather swim. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, we're pulling for Luke now. Yee-hee. I usually do it after I do the stories, to be honest. It's only recently I started messing around and doing it before the stories. Hey, 2 4-stars. So we get that's fully refunded. I need to level up San Ho after this. I'll find time for that. What do you think about the lore chapter? Oh, the lore was delicious. The lore was very delicious. I'm very excited about the extra Fraxidus members we're hearing about. Fraxidus, oh, that's kind of early, right? Maybe? Yeah, it's pretty early. Wow. Okay.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Thank you for scaring me with your random eye jump scare. Also, her and Luke both have vision problems, right? So, all the basic attack characters just don't have good eyes. Alright? Well, I guess Choyun isn't a basic attack character. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is, yeah.
I've already bid farewell to the self buried beneath the frost.
Damn, okay.
Snow thaws. Meet again among the new blooms of spring.
That is beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Man, Laharoy must have been so peak before it got turned into an Iceland. Look how beautiful this background looks. Just ore farming for no reason. Yeah, his summon screen is pretty cool. Them breaking out of the chains. That's fire.
Whether you need help with
Damn, okay. Can the rest of it be 4 stars?
feel free to come by my gym.
I would never come.
All visitors.
I won't come by your gym, but thank you for the offer. I was hoping it'd be more 4-star characters so I could get more pools refunded. Bro is just a white boy for real. White boy Herson, yeah. Might as well go for the weapon now. Let's see what our luck is like. Let's see what our Luke is like. Get it? That was pretty good, right? Right? You guys agree? We're all on the same page? No? Damn. Daybreaker's Spine. That's a sick name. I didn't even see that. That name. Okay. Let's go. I think I've got one more 10 pull after this. Oh. Prudent Scouts like that. Pro Janjin wants to marry you. That damned snake. Curse you, Janjin. I got Janjin, by the way. Nah, look. She was meant to come home. That's what it was. Even though there was, oh. Is that it? Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Wait, we're not making binding vows. Oh, damn it. Okay. I already got Luke, so I can't make a binding vow with, I can't make a binding vow to get Luke in exchange for, something else. How many of these do we have? 61. Wait a minute. No, we're not being smart. No. Okay, let's just get this. And no. We'll only get 7 of these. If I don't get it right now, that's all I'm gonna do. All right? That's all I'm gonna do. Let me think. There's got to be some other resource I can pull from. There's going to be something I could steal. If I get the battle pass right now, I get it. That might be my answer. That might be my answer. If I get the Fortnite battle pass right now, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. It means I probably get like 10 pulls, but not actually enough to guarantee the weapon, right? I'd hate to... Oh, there's more bundles. Guess who's grabbing those? I just wanted to see if there's anything else I could... I guess I shouldn't be too impatient for the weapon, right? Yeah, let me not be too impatient for the weapon. I have the character. That's what matters the most. Meanwhile, Steve can't even get one weapon. Leave me alone, bro. Oh my goodness. Tron is way too cool. I want Luke too, and IMF is too cute to not pull. I want Zanny, a Jin-C fan, but doesn't have her skin. I don't even have Jin-C. So what do you mean? Why would I get the skin if I don't have Jin-C? What sort of name is IMF? I don't know. It's probably like Greek or some shit. I do vile things to Zanny. You guys are beasts. Alright, you know what? Maybe... Damn. Okay. I was mad impatient for the SIG. I kind of am too. I kind of... Yeah. We'll just keep going until we get it. You might think that's crazy. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Alright. For real this time, right? I've been a good boy? No? Okay. Bullying, thank you. Even though I don't get that full coral back because Bullying is a character I don't have maxed out. Okay. For real? Oh, wait, Binding Vow. I won't get Vodka in Genshin Impact if you give me this. Fuck. I'm still not gonna get Vodka. That's why that Binding Vow didn't mean shit, because I was never gonna get Vodka. Let's make the vow. Oh, damn it. I want this weapon, dude. I need it. Please, Speed, I need this. Okay, wait, Binding Vow. Let's think. I don't know if I default to the standard one, which is just I'll suck your toes. That seems to always work, but when I say always, I mean 50%. So there's probably no guarantee. It's not guaranteed. I just made that up. Let's see. Bro, I just saw Zanny. All I see is peak. Zanny is very, very good, yeah. Isn't Vodka underwhelming? Yeah, no, he's, according to everything, like, the YouTube videos, even from, like, Genshin, like, content creators, apparently he's just fucking ass. This is like when I upload a video on a new DLC character in XENOVERSE 2, and the title is, why did they even release this nigga? Like, that's basically what the Vodka video titles were. Alright, give me this, and I won't pull Vodka's signature weapon. Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Simply sacrifice Genshin Impact and you always get it. Vodka is ass anyways. So this wasn't... Bro, this is like when Sukuna makes a binding vow. Oh, I need 3 arms to do the world cutting slash. Huh, okay. It's not a problem. I have 4 arms. It's not an issue. That's I didn't even sacrifice anything. I didn't even sacrifice anything. You want to know why? Because I already have the answer to what I sacrificed. And there you go, just like that. Broken binding vow. It sucks because Vodka's cool as fuck. Oh yeah, Vodka's cool as fuck, yeah. And the fact that he's actually a Genshin man that is a super, like, man. Also, he's the voice of... Let's find Vodka's voice actor in this game. Hey, there's Luke. Okay, I want to look at his menu animations. There we go. There's Vodka. Joseph May also voices Mortefe. So it's funny, yeah, because Vodka's the happiest guy ever, and Mortefe just spends all the day getting mad at shit. He can literally be rage baited by a cup of coffee not being hot enough. Oh, what's he gonna say?
The incision has to be clean. Don't want to mess for suturing.
Okay. According to Genshin Supers, his best weapon isn't even his signature. Oh my goodness gracious. Why did they do Vodka like this?
Tell me, what bothers you?
What bothers you? Her accent is so thick. Wait, how many of these do I even have? Oh, 3. Okay, I thought I had none for bullying. I was gonna say, what the hell? Is bullying a 4-star DPS? Or is she, no, she's support, right? She's, is she Carlotta's best in slot? No, I think Linnea is now. Linnea is just broken as fuck. Linnea is good for everyone. See that I'm thirsty right now? I think I know what that means. Hold on. There you go. I think this should quench your thirst. So, there you go. Oh, maybe you prefer her in the original outfit. There you go. Drink up as much as you can. I want to go back to looking at Luke. You want to look at men, Steve? That's kind of gay. Yeah, and? I want to see the rest of Luke's stuff. I don't see Tauki. Oh, that's what you meant. Man, I need a whole row of cartoon anvils I can just drop on you guys. There you go.
Maybe not.
Mortave versus Grand Architect. King of Malden versus Ultimate Rage Bait. Yeah. Sold. Why doesn't my queen have a bikini skin but small Lotta does? I don't know, because Tauki sucks. I keep forgetting that Carlotta has a bikini. I really need Carlotta's signature, not because like it's necessary, but because like, how do you have a character who only makes crystal guns and then you're using a normal gun? You know what I mean? I should get her signature when I can. I think Carlotta's... I think a lot of Wuthering Waves designs are just great, but Carlotta's design is just so super good. So, I don't know. Enough glazing Carlotta. Where is... There he is. Let's give him his actual one. Look at the way he flexes the arm right away. Boom. That it looks very fancy, Doctor. I don't know why you need all that. Tauki is carrying my Chang Li team. Is she now? Yang, please? Okay. There you go. Yang. Yang is getting a 5-star soon, by the way. So, that's pretty... Oh, you could zoom in on the characters. Yeah. Man, look at... She's like the first character ever, and her model still like looks so great. So, that's nice. I wish great things from you, Yang, when you make your return. I didn't zoom in on Tauki. I realize I'm probably doing the Tauki fans a disservice. So there you go. And by the Tauki fans, I mean Vagooners. Carlotta reminds me of Weiss, but as a good character. The Ice Queen aesthetic is one that's usually pretty easy to mess up because they might go too hard in making the character a bitch, or after the character gets redeemed from their bitchiness, they're just boring as hell. I think Carlotta manages to balance both pretty well by not even being that much of a bitch to begin with, but still being like a very serious person. Like, Carlotta's not even antagonistic. She's just kind of weird. Like, she's probably not the kind of person you hang out with because the aura's too great. The aura's too much. Alright, where is my professor? I now need to level him up, so I guess I'm going to be doing that off stream and stuff. Carlotta is low-key a sociopath? Yeah. Oh, wait, he has a... Yeah, he'd have an animation here, too. He's looking at the paper. He's like, damn. Damn, dude. Alright, well, here's my prescription for you. Stop playing Genshin Impact. Stop playing Destiny 2. Stop playing... Which other game is bad for you? League of Legends. Yeah, League of Legends, bro. Look what League of Legends did to Shigaraki. Exactly. Look at his face when he reads the paper. Oh yeah, he has a tape recorder one because he's from La Haroy. Daybreaker Spine. Luke has to be OP, right? Like, I know I'm probably jumping the gun, but his entire design is basic attack, basic attack, basic attack, basic attack. If I recall, even his ultimate counts as basic attack damage. Yeah, deals basic attack damage, and it can also be cast in the air too, so that's just extra crazy. So, Luke, he's one of those characters that probably can't get power crept anytime soon because the game is always going to have someone buffing basic attack coming out at some point. And his damage type is so simple, it's kind of hard to, like, screw him over. Unless if you just release a specific boss that is immune to basic attack damage or some shit.
The incision has to be clean.
So,
For suturing.
Luke, a lot of circumcision appointments to get to today. Oh, God, no. He's strong as fuck, especially with Lene and Moon. Oh, okay. I'm so happy for Yang fans. You'll get your time eventually, Tauki. One day, Tauki will. But Yang, I'm so happy for Yang fans. I'm very curious to how Yang's 5-star is going to look, because Yang is still the cover girl of the game. So there's two choices. It'll either be an Anbi, where it's like kind of little. Like, it's cool for the fans, but it's going to be very little. Or it's like March 7th, where it's a lot. Those are the only two cover girls I think that really... someone's going to say, what about Kiana from Honkai Impact? But no one plays Honkai. I like Honkai. And no one plays Honkai. When people talk about the big gacha games, they mean Zenless, Genshin, HSR, Wuthering Waves. They don't even talk about Honkai. Which is sad. But yeah, so there's two choices for Yang. Either Anbi, where it's a very small personal thing, or it's March 7th, where it's a massive, like, big deal. Like, wasn't Evernight so OP? Lygus was like, I don't want to get 1v1s by her. The whole arc is going to end. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it, right? Still no playable Paimon, and Aether sucks in Genshin. One day they'll do Paimon playable, and that banner's going to make like $1 zillion billion. I think they know that there's too much benefit to making Paimon eventually playable in some shape or form. Since Paimon's probably the most iconic Genshin character, and don't bring up your favorite pawn character. That doesn't count. I think Paimon's definitely the most iconic Genshin character. She's the cover of the game. A lot of the big memes, like Ihi Nandayo when the game was at its peak, like had her at the front of it. Emergency food, all that bullshit, right? the voice actor of Paimon being a crash out weirdo also makes Paimon more relevant, because even though she's not, well, the old voice actor of Paimon being a crash out weirdo also makes Paimon more relevant, right? I think Koyo knows they'll make a zillion billion if they make Paimon like playable in some way, whether it be an alter ego or it's a transformation or some shit, right? But yeah, they'll definitely do it. We'll just have to wait. Grand Architect is gonna rage bait Yang Yang. It's becoming super Yang Yang. True. I hope when Yang Yang gets her transformation, she says, "The end has come." No, she says, "I'll crush you." And she 1v1s in the Frenodian and just beats the shit out of it. If Yang Yang ends up being Havoc, what if she gets turned into a Frenodian Resonator? That would be fire. If there's Sentinel Resonator, Frenodian Resonator has to be possible. There's no way that just doesn't make sense. So, I would like to see what Yang Yang resonates with to get her Havoc. Did the new Paimon voice ever get officially name dropped? I don't remember. As you guys know, I pay very little attention to Genshin. My focus on Genshin is literally just the story mode, and if one of the voice actors gets like bullied to like, I don't know, death again. I say again, no voice actors have been bullied to death. I'm just being like bullied to the extreme. That's what I always mean. Like when someone says, "I'm gonna beat you to death," and they just beat you up. That's it. But yeah, I think this is a solid place to end the stream. I can't believe sacrificing Varka's signature weapon allowed me to get Luke's, and that's a good thing because I don't even want Varka. So, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Why does Varka exist, bro? You just buffed Venti. Venti has a black hole as his ultimate. Everyone knows how broken Venti's ultimate is, and now you buffed it, right? Who's gonna pick Varka after that? You gotta be out of your damn mind. Especially when he's so cooked, too. That's just unfortunate, man. Big shame, because he's a very cool character, but maybe they'll release some characters along the lines later that they can sell you that will fix him. We go through 5 streams. Oh, you're right. This was 5 streams, right? Like 5 or 6 streams. That's crazy. Varka had years of hype while Luke had a month of hype, and look at the results. Yeah. I think Varka's still a cool character, but it sucks that his gameplay sucks, you know? Like, he's just weaker than the twink that they released 5 years ago that they buffed like a few months ago. That's just tragic. Like, there's no way around that. And you could say, "Oh, well, with Venti, you need to put another Hexen, Zirkle, Grey character." You're gonna do that anyways. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I like Varka, which is why I'm taking the time out of the stream to rant about it. I think Varka's actually cool, even though he's an aura farmer that doesn't actually fight in the story. I think he's still cool. It's just a shame that his gameplay couldn't reflect that, or at least his output couldn't reflect that. Imagine if Kartefia had her insane animations and was a B tier character. That's what I mean. Like, Varka's animations look good too. So imagine all of those animations, but like the damage was just nothing. Or IMF dropping a giant mecha sword on you that's bigger than Godzilla and it doesn't do any damage. I think that would send me to the grave. That'd be the finishing blow. But yeah, let's end it. Imagine if Nouvelette was ass. Oh. That'd be something. Give me something. Isn't that from Arknights? Yeah, I'm thinking of Arknights. Well, what the fuck happened to Frolova? I'm checking resident tier list type. Frolova went from tier 0 across the board to 0.5. Did Luke expose her as a fraud? Luke exposed her as a fraud and just dragged her down. That's crazy. Frolova's probably still triple S tier. I don't know why they would have dragged her down. She's such a simple character. I don't even have Frolova and I still think she's like broken as hell. Kartefia has both tall, blonde basic attackers with blue highlights. They were raised to be weapons by villains. Oh, true. Kartefia and Luke are just alike. Bro, they can bond over their shitty fathers. I'm imagining Leviathan and Luke's dad sitting on like they're talking by the balcony, talking about how bad the fathers they are, and they hear, "Yeah," and they turn to the side and it's Kenjaku. Kenjaku was a good parent, though. He's actually a good parent, just a bad at everything else. He's actually a great parent, but he's just a bad like everything else. All right. I think this is a safe place to wrap it up. Again, massive. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support this stream. The support this stream was just astronomical. I don't deserve it. I really don't. I really do not deserve it. I cannot say enough how grateful I am to have you guys as my fan base. It's not even a joke, because like, I'm shaking. You could see how much I like you guys. I really mean it. So thank you. Very, very, very grateful for all of the support. And this was a good stream. We just talked about a bunch of shit that we were interested in and played, you know, a game and finished the Super Mario's Bros. Z Reanimated reaction. Next, I definitely have to do the Nazo Unleashed stick nodes. I've been asked that a long time, ever since I watched the original Nazo Unleashed, like maybe almost a year ago from now on stream. So we'll definitely do the Nazo Unleashed stick nodes. And then we'll find something else, right? Oh, Anime War. We have to do that at some point, 100%. But yeah. I think that's it. Well, Steed, they call me Jin Itadori. Why? Because you can't get out of evil. This guy's gonna find the Grand Architect's original form when she was Wei Xing, and he's gonna be like, "You, I fucked every other villain up until this point. Now it's you." Every villain? Yes. It was kind of hard to do it with Bowser, but the moment I put the crown on, smooth sailing. Oh hell no! I gotta get out of here. Loki's stream Poppy Playtime to slander Doey. Dude, I hate Doey so much, I don't think we'd ever make it to the part he's actually in. I'd spend the whole stream talking about how much I hate him. Alright. But I think that's a good place to end it. I do love you all. Thank you immensely, all of you guys, again, for being just the most awesome people ever. And it's a great place to end the video. I guess I'll see you fellas all next time. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I should have said drink water. I didn't say that yet. Drink water. Stay cool. Love you.